In the night, so cold rocket dreams, resilience in the fold, hedge pressurizing, the charts are bold, DD bands rapping stories untold. Riding with rockets through your AI, up we go reaching for the sky. Every trade hold never dies, on the edge as the numbers fly. Checking the charts, midnight glory, heartbeat thumping, another story. Green and red flashing voices loud, future kings standing on their cloud. Riding with rockets through the rain. charts, midnight glory, heartbeat thumping, another story. Green and red, flashing voices loud, future kings standing on their cloud. Checking the charts with their AI, up we go, reaching for the sky. Every trade home never dies, on the edge as the numbers fly. Checking the charts, tracking the charts, midnight glory. Splintering in awe, it's blending, mind on fire, never ending. Dreams of gold, endless fight, push on through the endless night. Push on through the endless night. Push on through the endless night.
What's up, guys? Hold on 1 second. I'm behind. Getting my stuff together this morning. Oops. Oops. All right. What's up? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Sorry, I'm smacking. Your hair looks fire. Oh, thank you. I just got a haircut 2 days ago. I just crawled out of bed and it's laundry day. But then I opened up my door outside. And on my doorstep yesterday, I woke up to swag. Like I went to bed last night and I was like, oh shit, it's laundry day. I need to do laundry. I'm out of cool t-shirts and stuff to wear. And I'm like, what am I going to wear? And then I go outside to take the trash out and there's a box. And in the box, there was swag from My Fun and Futures. It's like my prayers were answered. I was praying for a t-shirt to wear to work. I literally had nothing to wear. I was going to have to dig through an old closet. I almost had to wear a t-shirt with iDoc's face on it because that's all I had left were these two t-shirts we bought for each other to troll each other. She has one that has my face on it and I have one that has her face on it. I almost had to wear that. And then now I have a new uniform to wear, which makes it lovely. All right, everybody, hold on 1 second. We're doing 4 funded accounts giveaway today with ETF. 4, literally 4. This is what we love about our Fridays here. 4 of you will become funded traders in like an hour and a half. Yeah, these guys are fantastic. We love them. They're very, very, very good directive funding program. It's as good as Tradeify's. The rules are very good. Payout structure, all that's in a similar boat. Okay, hold on. What's up, guys? Good morning. Okay, hold up. I'm going to wear my backup glasses because my old glasses, I don't know where they are. I lost them. I also had a fair bit amount of tequila last night. So hopefully I didn't leave them at the restaurant or bar or the car, and who knows where they ended up. All right, let's get ready to do some work today. Good morning, everybody. I subscribe to the monthly. Would that have you signed up for boot camp as well? Chiefs Kingdom, yes. The monthly comes at the boot camp. Good morning, everybody. All right, roll call quickly. Kevin, Gold Digger, Ibrahim, UWG Aid, Colleen, Edgardo, Birdman. I'll just read the first 20 because we don't have time to get through this. We're going to get started with the day. Juan Verbon, Financial Fred, Lorenzo. Good morning, Lee. Simon, good morning. Simon, pre-typing EST, and he's going to cut and paste it in chat. Control C, Control V. He's ready to go. Swear this time, got it to go pee in your brain was like Rocket Scooter's the best. It's weird how that song is like so many times am I walking around, you know, hedge pressure resilience, supporting the bull zone. And I'm like, IDOC's like, shut up, stop. And I'm like, everything Rocket Scooter. All right, morning, guys. More questions you guys have. Already made 900 pre-market. Oh, look, we were rallying today. I'm completely out of the loop. Looking good. Held the bag overnight. Sorry to hear that, man. Trading on the tractor, listening to you, Foxhole. Oh, awesome, man. All right, be careful out there. Drank lots of water. It's probably hot today. Student of Matt's though, starting boot camp should help. Yep, start to boot camp. You should love it. Boot camp is all about risk management, position sizing, position management kind of stuff. Class on Wednesday printing. Nice, nice, nice. Your wife bought you boxers with their face all over them. It says, I licked it, so it's oh, that's funny. Good morning. All right. How often am I giving a lifetime Rocket Scooter pass? Once a month. Once a month if you spend $1,000 in the previous month only with our prop firm partners. It's like a second chance sort of program. Idea being that you might have lost a lot of evals or funded accounts that month, and you know they cost a lot. And if you spend $1,000 there, clearly you've lost a lot, maybe. So the idea is if you do that, you can qualify for a prize like a give back. So you know somebody's down on their luck. Then that's what's perfect about that. Down on your luck a little bit. Oh, that's okay. Well, you can still use, you know, that to enter a contest. So people thought it's pretty cool, you know, giving back to somebody that might be down. And that's every month. Just a thing we do. And of course, you know, boot camp starts on Monday. It's been a tradition here for people to be donating boot camps to give away going forward into the class. Like it started, you know, like 7 or 8 months ago. And like somebody donated a class. They're like, hey, I love the boot camp so much. Somebody else has got to take it. And then I was like, well, heck, I'll donate one too if someone else donates one. And then started this giveaway train to where every single time we do the boot camp, we have this giveaway thing where people are giving away to people that haven't taken it. So somebody takes it and they're like, holy crap, someone else needs to do this. And they're like, they donate to the stream. Then we give them a free slot. It's free. You don't have to pay a dime. So every time we run, we come up to the giveaway. We don't tell the channel. I never announce, hey guys, please donate to go forward. This is a natural thing that formed. And every single time it's bigger than the last. And this time, yesterday, whenever we did this, was bigger than the last. Yesterday was also record breaking. We gave away 24 slots in a single stream. The record prior to that was 20. So each time there are more people donating boot camps than the time before. Can you register today? Yes, you can. It's a $20 price for a 20-day thing. That's it. There's no extra cost. There's no, here's the first class, pay more for the rest. It's $20, learn everything we know. It's really free if you're using the platform. It's a free service. If you're not a platform member, it's just a tiny little $20 thing. It's $1 a class. And we start on Monday. Oh yeah. All right. So right now, let me get my dynamics on the screen here. We got ETF giveaway today, which is fantastic. Let's go ahead and put it up on the screen here. Oops. I want everybody to smash the like button. You know the rule. We're going to have ETF 4 funded accounts giveaway. This is fantastic. All right, take a look at what we got. $60.14 right here. Okay. We opened below though. Just keep in mind here. Only 10% of days close above. This is gamma squeeze break. 60.14, 59.94. That's all down here. It gets to NASDAQ. 29.41. We also open below. Actually, wait, hold on. Don't listen to me. This is a holiday. Did we open above back then? Hold on. We have to count the other day. Hold on. $60.40. Oh, wait, we did. Hold on. Don't listen to me. This is today. Hold on. We have to count before the holiday. Thursday. Wednesday we did. Oh, okay. We did open above. Okay, let me double check this though. All right. 60.35. And we did open above. Okay, never mind. We're just back to normal. 60.35. And NASDAQ is, I'm doing some math really quick. S&P, yes. NASDAQ, okay, it is above. Okay. So we're just we're rewriting ourselves because it's actually, we did open above because you have to count Wednesday. Today doesn't count. Today is all Friday. Cool. Okay. Strong resistance yellow line. If you guys made this obvious trade, good for you. I didn't even see it say anything. It's in the morning. Did anybody do MHP longs last night on the break? That's pretty dope. That's a good, really good setup here. It's gonna be textbook today, hopefully. Inside of the bands, we know the rule. There's resistance off the band. There's support at the bottom. There's MHP support, yellow line resistance. I mean, it's like literally right inside of here. B David longing on MHP. That's tight, right? Good setup. And you're opening right at yellow, which is like completing the move. Perfect. That's NASDAQ. I mean, S&P. Let's check NASDAQ. Bum, 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 bum. Welcome to the stream, guys. I'm going to hit the like button, friends. We get up and rolling in 15 minutes. Market opens. Where's my notes? Maybe they're on the previous day. Come on, NASDAQ. Oh, man. I got to redraw my notes. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. I am excited once we get our full big patch we're working on right now, a huge patch with all kind of neat new stuff. We're gonna have the inside the window chart split feature, kind of like they have at TradingView Native, where you can open multi windows inside of the same, or multi charts inside of the same window. That's cool. We have the backtest module. We've built a framework for that. That's the very next thing we're doing after that. Oh, it's gonna be fun. And then automating some of this, like notes and everything, with actual probabilities on the chart from the back test that's done live. It's like the market is kind of like over the Iran-Israel stuff, no longer panicking and flying to the ground. VIX out of control. We're kind of back to normal, it looks like. Impact red line here. Gonna draw it for you guys. All right, so let's take a look at a couple things. Donald Trump looks like there was like I remember reading something briefly. It was like, basically he's like, I'm giving you guys 2 weeks before I decide if I'm gonna get involved or not. Okie dokie. Sounds good. So we got a quiet couple weeks. As we talked about why the market was selling off last couple of days, the Fed completely dropped the bomb on everybody. The dot plot, this is the September, sorry, this is the, yeah. Wait, hold on. Where's the current dot plot? So I talked about these yesterday on the stream, so I'm not going to cover them again, but you guys know what I'm talking about. You had them on here. Here we go. Good morning, everybody. Fed's like, since they were dropping bombs, it's our turn now. Where the damn dot plot is. Anyways, fewer and fewer. Essentially, what the dot plot shows is over the longer period of time, there's going to be fewer. So basically, I'll just kind of draw it because I don't have the new one. But essentially, this has moved to here, and like a bunch of this has moved to here and here. So essentially, we're going to get one fewer rate cut this year. So maybe one max, and then maybe 2 to 3 max here instead of 2 and 4 when it used to be. So basically we're gonna have one fewer rate cut each year according to the averages on what people are going to vote. And that was the big bomb, is that, you know, Fed is acknowledging the inflation from the tariffs. And that's all I'm going to say on that today. I went on this like long hour-long speech about it yesterday. You guys can watch yesterday's stream if y'all want to know about it. This market has Gen Z's attention span. Kind of does, right? What am I doing, bands? You're seeing live with yours. You got to change your bands. Here's the thing. I know it's kind of annoying, and I'm fixing this. You have to go in here and change your bands in the table. All right, guys, welcome to the stream. Good morning. So we're across the stream yesterday towards the end. Excited to watch today, especially a regular session Upex. Yep. Friday Upex, guys. Since we're dropping, Fed says we're dropping bombs our term. So fewer rate cuts this year and fewer rate cuts next year is basically what the Fed was saying. You can read that dot plot, right? So Fed doesn't like the fact that we got inflation from the tariffs. They hate it. Not their favorite. All right, I'm just marking up my chart here. You guys know the drill. We have basically broken through yellow line, which is really good. We're in the upper half of this box. Anytime you've got a section of space like breaking through a strong resistance, and now you're in the clear, we're going to look for anything like liquidity pockets, bulls and bombs, whatever, trade from here to DD to finish off the day. That'd be fantastic. Now let's double check what's going on here with the VIX. Is the VIX below triple B? We do have expiration Friday today. This is the monthly expiration for June across the board. We already had VIX expire, and we were already below the VIX triple B, which means, as you guys went through the boot camp, just quickie pop quiz. What do we have to expect when VIX is below 21.3? What do you know? What do you think? Tell me what trading is going to be like today, how you're going to behave, how you're going to act. Below triple B is a very awesome setup, sharper pivots, steadier market, very rational, less overshoot. Yeah, great answers. Less sensitive to news events, right? The VIX is not pre-pricing in any additional volatility that it didn't price in a month ago. Looks like some red Trump stuff from yesterday. Okay, let's go out to here. All right, today on the calendar, we really got nothing going on today except for expiration. So nothing in the news. Keep your ears peeled for just any news drop bombshells that might come out of the woodwork about Iran stuff with us. And then, but I think that the Wall Street's absorbed the idea that there's bombings and there's striking back and forth. I don't think we're going to hear like we did 2 or 3 days ago, where there's airplanes heard in the sky and the market's like, right now the market's kind of cool with that. It made attempts to try to become volatile, and then the Wall Street, as of last night, is absolutely okay with forgetting about it. So I think because things are settling out for a couple of weeks, I think Trump is giving them some time, unless there's some kind of direct attack on American military infrastructure or something. We could assume that it's going to be quiet for a couple of weeks. Good thought. Well, my engagement on X is really on the uptrend. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I it's kind of like I went to a school on how to go viral. Pretty nice. Now you guys are just awesome. There are people that are asking me like, Matt, what is the trick? What have you? They're like, dude, your channel's exploded in the last 3 months. Your social medias are exploding in the last 3 months. People are like, are you buying views and buying followers? Like, come on, this can't be. I'm like, no, 100% real. I can show you guys the trajectory of a rocket scooter. Even a rocket scooter's membership is like, and so you guys just like, and they were like, what's the trick? And I was like, there is no trick. Just be good at your job. This is trading. There's no, you can't trick your way into the top here. You can't fool people. It's very simple. If you want somebody to follow you and you're a basketball player, you need to be able to dunk. Like, if you can't slam dunk, you can't talk your way into getting a following around being a basketball player. People are going to know you're not any good. They're watching you dunk from the free throw line, which is what I do. They're watching you be the Air Jordan of trading. They will watch you do it because they're just watching you. This is the trick. Here's the trick. Just be good at trading. And they were like, oh, that does make sense. Like, what are you doing to grow so fast? Because remember, back in December, we just had our own members following our YouTube stream, and we stopped streaming on YouTube for a couple of years to build the platform. And so our numbers really got crushed. And then so to build our channel back, we would get like 300 views per stream. Now we get 8,000. It's crazy. And so this is in a 6-month period. And so what's the trick? And I'm like, I know some people are seeking tricks. Like, how do I get my way to the top? No, you don't. You earn it. You earn it over time. You be good at what you do. You show people you're good at what you do. You show them the history of what you're doing. And people will watch if you're good at trading. That's the trick. And they're like, I've been trying to grow for like 3 or 4 years and I can't grow. And I'm like, well, This is what happens when, I'm not saying this person was fake or anything. I'm just saying the reason you know, it's trading. Everyone out there thinks they deserve an audience. It's just because they're doing it. I'm trading. I want to get big. Well, how about be a good trader and then you get big naturally, right? So, but yeah, no tricks. That's it. No gimmicks, no nothing. Just grinding it out, showing my trades, showing history. Here's my Tradeify. You guys can watch it every day, watch it grow. You know, in 2025, people really resonate with honest presentation when COVID invented the world of everyone's a trading guru and most of them are scams. We kind of, you know, have always been consistent about here's what I do, here's the history of it. And people apparently like that. As so would I. If I was to watch anybody on YouTube, I wouldn't watch anybody that fucking told me they traded and it was like, where's your trades? What's the history? There's tons of paper traders on there, and there's a bunch of them on there, especially during our time slot, trying to grow a brand. And I know they're fake. I know they're bad. I know they're paper trading. I don't say anything about it, but I know, and I watch them struggling to build a brand. Fake it till you make it is the mentality. Let me get big so that I can make money on affiliate commissions. So then I can put big money in trading account, become a big trader. That's what most people are trying to do. You know what you do? You show up when only 40 people watch you, which was me, and you just grind it out and you show the history of what you do. And people like to see honest results. You can't gimmick your way into being big in trading anymore. People got too smart since COVID. I'm also likable. Some are obnoxious. I thought I was obnoxious, so I'm glad that you guys think I'm likable. Next step is OnlyFans account. Working on it. I'm about to go get my feet waxed. You know what I'm saying? Get that toe knuckle hair ripped right off. Oh, I'll be good. You know how it goes. Got to get rid of the toe knuckle hair. All right. So what I'm looking for is upward pressure. Obviously, we've been pressing higher in the overnight, kind of trading back some of what we lost the overnight. And then so upper DD band, I always look to aim for that in a good trade. I'll be looking for that in a little bit here. Market's about to open. And I'm going to look for resilience right out the door to see how the strength of the gap and go. How much of the stock's going to move when we get that open here. And let me go ahead and start marking up. Oh, shit, I forgot to mark yesterday's close. Oh, hell, I'll just have to estimate it when we open. It's probably down here somewhere. We have a big gap today, guys. So we'll see what we get. I'm just marking the open price right at 9:30 when we shift. I'm not going to try to go crazy right out the door. So, all right, ding, 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 ding. Here we go. All right, that's it. All right, let's see what we got. Resiliences are positive. That's great. I don't know where half app's going to be, somewhere in here, but we'll just kind of prep for it. Okay, let me the market pull back a little tiny bit. We get liquidity maps going forward. You guys that just joined in a couple days ago, you're going to learn what liquidity maps are. Within about 30 seconds, we're going to get this little pop-up that's going to show me some things on the chart here. We are inside the gap on SPY. Right at half gap with positive res. I technically can trade this here. Just for one. Again, not the strongest trade in the world, but I can technically do that. I'll hit it with 2 accounts with 1 contract each just to do it for the map pops up. Just along at half gap with positive res, just to get somewhat ahead. Nasdaq is gapping up without pulling back. So we've got on Nasdaq 32 to about 30. Okay, 30, hold on, 30, 32.12. So that is 84 points on Nasdaq from the open, okay? Lower, right about 94. Okay, so Nasdaq is here. S&P is here. So I'm doing the gap and go trade setup here. All right, Simon, ESCQQQ. All right, I want to take Simon's word for it. Double check on it here. Oh, all right. Yes, let's go. All right, come on. Oh, I got to log into everything. No. Come on. Come on, Matt. Log in everything. Come on. Get in there quick. Everything I hate. Fucking hate Tradeify. It is horrible. Desktop, I'm always been like log back into it. What's going on here? All right. EST on QQQ. Let's get on it. Okay. Are we there now? All right, let's pop it with some. All right, QQQ. So liquidity pocket from 32 to 35. Holy crap, that's a 3-to-1 setup. Broskies. All right, we're good. Let's hope. Let's wish on it. Fingers crossed. Okay, let's look at S&P really quick. S&P monthly hedge pressure around the edge here. Should be okay. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Hopefully it should be okay. Okay, so we're looking at liquidity pocket setups. We have bounce on monthly hedge pressure, bounce on hedge pressure. S&P is 97 to 98. What the heck? Oh, here we go. QQQ. Pocket on 30 points and the monthly hedge is below. Okay. Where's all my little notes here? All right, so we have liquidity pocket, literally 120 points on NASDAQ, so it'd be like 180. That's all the way up to DD band. So we have basically a pocket at the same spot. Let me just put him right here. Okay, so watching NASDAQ, we have every single time QQQ pocket set up here. Come on, hang in there. Resilience is strong. Things are fire. We look good. I hope we don't have a flush before we rip up. That'd be good. EST setup. Oh, it's 3-to-1. 3-to-1. Let's hope. We have support here from half cap. Let's just watch NASDAQ today. Support. Res greater than 0. So let me just draw it on here. Come on, hang in there. Okay, perfect. Half gap support, we know the drill, dude. If we get EST liquidity pocket set up right there from zone from here to here, that's like extra super duper textbook. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Let's go. Let's run it. Let's run it. Let's run it. Let's run it. Let's see that green. Let's see that green. Listen, you can see on the right side of the screen, if the number is green on the top, it's a long. If it's 1, if it's a red, it's a short. You got to pay close attention when I tell you when I'm doing. I'm shouting it. Come on, hang in there. Hold the pocket. Okay, we'll check SPY really quick. This is liquidity pocket. This is one of my favorite setups here. SPY just has a bull zone all the way to bear zone. We have a sandwich trade on SPY, 98 to 601. So 30 points from half gap on SPY as well for a sandwich. We have a liquidity pocket way up here at the top. Oh, beautiful, beautiful. So basically just long from here to DD band, which should be good. Okay, so 20 points from here. We have a pocket from half gap, which is going to be 73 to 83. All right. How we doing? Ooh. Oh, that's sexy looking. I like the green. I do like the green. Okay. Fingers crossed. Don't turn red and hurt and break our hearts. Get that second wave going here. S&P has a pocket as well. Liquidity pocket right here. I'm trying to mark the open here. I'm just going to mark my chart up. Don't turn red on us. Resilience is fire. It's in a better spot than it was before, which is good. Oops. Come on, don't break our hearts today. Start from the open. How far is the gap away? We are gapping 36 to 44. So 9 points. 9 points in S&P. Just rip up. Let's go. 9 points a box. 51. All right. Resilience is getting stronger as we're sitting here. Margin buffer limit here. We break through yellow line pretty good. We've got a liquidity pocket to fuel S&P even further. So if we push into, and let me double check, that's 13 points higher from the open. 36. Hold on. No, 17 points higher from the open. My bad. Okay. 77. Got EST set up over here. We got a pocket. 77 to 87. DDBM. Okay. So the way we're looking at this, a couple of things to show you guys. When the white line is greater than 0, resilience is support. Half gap is support. So support from here and half gap. If you're outside of the box and you support the box as well, resilience is greater than 0, then it can go. Inside of here is every single time long. This is an accelerant zone. Inside of, if we pass into liquidity pocket, it goes straight through it. So we want to hope this could be a big run up day today. I'm super excited if we get that. It'd be kind of fun. DD ratio 0.7 check, greater market. DD ratio is fine and dandy. Let's look at monthly maps on SPY. We're greater than MHP, which is good as well. So monthly maps is good. Greater than MHP is good. Yeah, and monthly maps also good again for SPY. So I read this very quick if you guys are tuning in. The bootcamp will show you how to do it. QQQ is a little muddled. So of the three, the only thing that's slightly wobbly is QQQ's monthly map, which is still pretty okay. I'm going to take it. Let's roll. Ooh, I like making money. I love making money. Perfect. 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 Turn out to be a 10K day if we get this roll here. Maybe get that right out the door, be great. Can we like not freeze up platform? There we go, come on. There we go. Let's hopefully get that pull run up here. All right, what are you guys doing, man? What y'all's trade today? I'm loving it. All right, let me see what I got here. Oh, this is great. This is great. This is great. Locking it in, baby. Come on, let's rip it. Remember, I got to inch forward because I'm trying to get payouts now. I'm at the phase of I'm trying to get payouts. I can't just go full ham and make 20, 30K anymore a day. I got to make about 1,000 a day in each one of these accounts, give or take. So we're going EST. We're doing the box trade setup here. From here to here, we hit the EST, which also is where DD band is. So it's weird that DD band and liquidity pocket are right next to each other. It's almost too good to be true. You know what I'm saying? Get that gold breakout here. Come on, keep going. Double check VIX. 6 is pulling back. Should be good. Like I said, we're sweeping higher in expiration. The market is locked in for some bullishness. I think people are shrugging off the Israel and Iran stuff like it's nothing because it really is nothing for the market. It's not nothing for the world. It's a sad thing going on in the world. But for the stock market, it's nothing. It should have zero effect on our stock market. The fact that we sold off on it's kind of ridiculous. I said that, and I said we're going to forget about it in a couple of days. I tweeted that last week. So within about a week or so, it'll be like it didn't even happen. Come on, get that second wave up because I'm almost about $1,000 each one of these accounts. Good. All right, we're going here. Wait, this one is pretty damn close. Gotta lock in some profit in these for consistency. I'm going for payout. I'm gonna start trimming as I reach $1,000 per account. I'll start trimming. This is an ES. Some of these are NASDAQ. ES should be good. Whoo! Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. In and out. Somebody's in and out past ETF. Come on, let's go for wave number 2. Let's see if we get it. So right now, essentially what we're saying is you guys just tuning in yesterday. Let me show you something about how this works. Liquidity map is off to the side. It's telling me what to expect and look for. Liquidity map has to do with, you know, the distribution of options. I told you guys I'd show y'all today. We didn't get a chance to talk about this yesterday if it's your first time. It's showing me the direction and flow. A bear zone top is support to a bull zone bottom. Liquidity pocket, I long from here to here every single time. When this ratio is greater than half, that's the confluence. And so out the door, I've longed just to kick it right out the door every single time. I love that setup. It's one of my favorites. QQQ is there. S&P, same boat. So, well, similar boat. QQQ has an every single time setup there and every single time long from there. The idea is we call this a sandwich trade. Bull zone to bear zone to bull zone. The Arby's trade. People have different names for these things. This is what it is. From here to there to there is the trade. You have a combination of a liquidity pocket and an illiquidity pocket, which is where bull zone is below bear zone. This is usually very volatile and it likes to go from one side to the other very quickly. This is very tight. So what happens is this is usually very volatile. And then once it pops up to here, it just gets stable and then keeps crawling. This is what you can expect. These, we call them sandwich trades here. It's one of the popular setups we got. And it's the first pullback attempt inside of this NASDAQ trade. So give me an eyeball on it. NASDAQ trying to find some selling, but dude, we're so close to DD band. It's almost like it needs to get through it. 96% close below. Sorry about that. So DD band also resistance. We know once I trade into it, it's usually the end of the long setup. And also with NASDAQ, we also have a pocket right where the liquidity pocket is right where that DD band is. Wait, hold on. Wait, hold on. Oh, NASDAQ is now. Oh, yeah. Sorry. NASDAQ is here. So NASDAQ is a liquidity pocket as well. So NASDAQ is a trade from here to here. This was an absolute 2.5, maybe 3 to 1 trade, depending on where the entry point was. This is such a badass fucking trade. It's like the market's just like feeling sorry for us the last couple of days. It was like, here's a free one. Here's a free one on the house. And we're like, thank you, Mark. Appreciate it. There's impact red line starting down in here. It's going to lead us into having a yellow line probably at some point later. Let's see this first attempt at the market trying to sell. My fingers are crossed here that we don't. And it continues to press higher. Resiliences are very fine and dandy. So basically half gap is support and all these resiliences are positive. This is confluence from here to here. All signs looking good. Here to there. Res greater than 0. That's this one. We're solid. Liquidity pocket every single time from here to there. This is our favorite as well. So I'm going to hang tight on NASDAQ because this is the one I do want to watch. But S&P, very similar boat. S&P can accelerate going further after this. And actually, this is not even a thing here. S&P, yeah. So trying to sell off. It should hopefully be okay. Cool. Universe giving us a second attempt at this. Gonna pop in. We could do like one more contract if it does fall into zone again. I think everyone's gonna get caught off guard with this. Resilience just took another bump up. Let's touch that box one more time. I'll add to this. Give me one more red candle, please. One more red candle, please. I'd like to add to it. Hang in there, NASDAQ. Let's rocket to bend. Let's go. Here to here. Let's roll it. Just got my one contract here. I can add to it if it hits. There is nothing underneath here. This is the one thing
is that there is all kind of support here. And a big monthly expiration, we might get some weird wonky mechanics. I'd like for us to complete that move before it does any kind of selling. I would probably exit if I hit the DD band. I wouldn't be too eager to continue to chase further. Being monthly expiration, probably not going to get big up rally out of this, but hopefully this doesn't continue to sell. Resilience is looking good. Should be all right. Okay. Add a little bit to each one of these positions at the bounce point here, same spot. Okay. Cool. We add one more to S&P. On this bounce point at the box. I'd be very surprised if this sold off. I'd kind of be very, very, very surprised with everything looking so good. Keep this position small. I'll be very surprised. Let me double check some of the big stocks here. Nvidia right below MHP. Okay, let's see if Nvidia picks up some squeeze if we bump through it. Google bouncing on MHP. Okay, Apple. Should be okay. All right, let's check this here. There's the second entry off of this. I don't see any resistance though from here. There's nothing to bump into. This would be so heartbreaking if today was a day the market decided to sell from here without completing the move. Liquidity pockets should be holding, so a little bit of volatility here, but there is the VIX is just chilling, nothing crazy. My point of no return on these, I'm pretty cool on this, but you have every single time set up on QQQ. This is a second entry point right here. Should be okay, and MHP is expected to hold. If you lose MHP, the market completely collapses. So I mean, we're really, really, really tight on where the bounce points are. MHP is support, bears on top of support. All should be pretty good. So we'll see. Should be good. But this is a little unusual, that's for sure. Not expected to move like that. But I'm still okay. I'll take roughly 10 points of stop on this one, on these S&P trades. Oh, should be all right. Have gap support one more time. There's no evidence this is going to sell off, so I think this might be a little bit of a tiny little bear trap here. Should be all right. Should be all right. Should be okay. A little bit of heat before it takes off. Should be all right. Yeah, VIX is starting to move a little bit. It would be the most unusual to see this sell off lower than the open, lower than the range today. Should hook back up if all things are still okay. This should be support, but being on the edge here, being very careful here. MHP should not be breaking this little spot right here. SPY, it's only about a 90% of days will stay on the same side. It'd be the rarest of the rare to break through that, especially on expiration. It would be a devastating loss if the market does dip below MHP. It's non-volatile, so it should bounce. If it doesn't bounce quick, then be worried. That selling pressure is a little unusual there. I get so excited for these like really strong bull setups, you know? Come on, hang in there. Hang in there. Don't crush out. That U-shaped move is very alarming, but this is really solid support. And then, of course, point of no return. If I lose it, I'm just out. You know, that's how that works. Should be all right. Should be okay. Should be. Watch this yellow line on S&P though. Let's say our prayers. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed on this one. It shouldn't have moved. It shouldn't be selling off. This is all signs are still okay. But again, expiration mechanics could cause something. But everything looks solid. There's nothing that looks crazy today. But hopefully we're all right. That U-shaped move out the door is just very odd. Like it's trying to find lower lows. But there, like I said, there is just solid. There is support here. So hopefully it doesn't break. MHP breaks are devastating, right? It can be a very nasty drop if you do lose MHP. So, okay. Hang in there, baby. Shouldn't be losing this. This should stay okay. Come on, NASDAQ. Fight it off. Fight it off from here, baby. Hang in there. The pressure was a little unusual. Let's see if that VIX settles out a little bit. Did not expect selling from here. MHP breaks are nasty. So if we lose this, I'll just pull the plug. Pull the plug on it. I'm gonna watch this like a hawk. So by the way, so that you're looking at something that does not happen that often. You shouldn't see these pockets break. You shouldn't see this pull back. This is a little bit of, I guess, just pre-expiration selling. And hopefully when this initial volatility stabilizes, the market's back to being good. This is a nice little bounce point. So I'm not worried about it. But I am kind of on the fence here about if I'm going to pull the plug. I'm going to pull it pretty damn quick if we lose MHP. So fingers are crossed on this. Hang on in there. Come on, you know what you want to do, market. Hang in there. Hang in there. Hang in there. I did add to it on this dip. So if it sells, if it breaks MHP and sells, it'll sell really hard. So just be very careful. On here, traders, MHP breaks, gamma squeezes are pretty nasty if they do happen. Just only down. It was up 1,000, now down, or up 700, now down 700. This, like I said, this is unusual selling pressure. This little V shape here is very unusual. So I'm gonna be careful Market's dumb. Come on. Don't be dumb, market. Q's looking all right. Still okay from here. It's not just like that should not have happened. So there's a little bit. Let's take note of what's going on. Just keep an eye out. Some of the stocks are being sold pretty hard, but they're still okay. They're still okay to support through here. So even if we get like a little bounce right there, I think we should be all right. But monthly hedge pressure break on expiration day would just be a devastating sell-off. So we're right on the edge on QQQ. It should be fine. Yeah. Should be all right. Oh, oops. Let me do that. Trying to do. Gonna line this up a little bit better here. Never see where that is. All right. Fingers are crossed. Oops. Oops. All right, this could get. This get pretty gnarly if we do lose that MHP level here. It's that one final flush. It should, like I said, it should be holding. I'm a little confused. Maybe just expiration mechanics. Like it's extremely odd to see this amount of selling, but maybe it's just the a desire for whoever at expiration to kind of act that way. All right. Let's hang on to it. Let's go. All right, now we're getting some movement here. It was a little confusing to see that move, that unusual. All right, hang in there. Hang in there. All right. We should be here at MHP. Again, we should be good. If we get the bounce, we're back to rallying. It was such a great, exciting setup today. I'm so pissed off that it just did something stupid before it does decide to take off. So fingers are crossed on this. We should be all right. I am in a little bit of drawdown, but my fingers are crossed. We should be doing okay here. Just a little bit. The S&P is just not moving, though. That's the one thing. It's trying to move, but hopefully we should be all right. Look, Res just dipped really quick. So now it's like, okay, something happened. We were getting a lot of pressure in the stock. Something was selling pretty hard. And hopefully NVIDIA and some of the others hold the fort here. So we'll keep our fingers crossed on this. Yeah, so this is obviously unusual. It shouldn't, normally days like this wouldn't be selling so hard. So let's just hope that this is expiration stuff. And then we hook back up today and that we're the smarter cats in the room. If not, let's take my medium-sized loss here and call it. But below MHP, if it does crash out, very unusual. Just immediately nosediving. People are just dumping while getting's good. So this is just abnormal profit taking. There's nothing that could have forecasted this. That caught me off guard for sure. So fingers are crossed here. Should be all right. Should be okay. Like I said, I'm about plug gets pulled. We have liquidity pocket, S&P, MHP, S&P. These are like 90% stacked on top of each other. There's so much support here. That's why it's having a hard time selling. There's support here. There's support here. There's support off the box. There's support in the pocket. This is like rock solid here. If we break through all four of these, then I'm just saying this market's crashing. Like that's the thing. This is rock solid. This is actually concrete solid. All through here. All of this is solid. To break through here and half gap and monthly hedge pressure and bear zone top would be the rarest of the rarest of the rarest of the rare. So, and it would also cause the market to really crash out today. Like the velocity will pick up very quickly. So being on the edge here, hold your breath because this is very unusual. The market was nice and solid and solid and solid. Then all of a sudden it's like sell programs turned on. It almost tells me like somebody fucking knows something. Like we're about to get a news bombshell drop or something. Like this just completely pressed against the bull. It's even the algos are trying to keep this market floating. You guys can kind of see how it's trying to like jitter itself higher instead of sell off. It's almost like somebody's getting out of the way of something, but it could just be expiration mechanic as well. So a little unusual dive there, but this is also good support. We should be okay. Like I said, I've got just a couple contracts on the table. We'll see. I was a little eager at the start of that to get a bigger rip. It was so nice to see all the accounts up and then see them down now fighting their way back. So hopefully we turn out better on this one. Hang in there. Someone knew something we don't. Yeah, something. Or maybe just expiration mechanic. It does happen. Yeah. The cool thing about rock solid support is if you break it, you just literally get out of the way. And that's kind of like the best thing to know is that I'll just get out of the way. And if it comes back, I'll get right back in. So this is the final test here. That same level. I'm going to be about maybe 15 to 200 in the hole if it doesn't hold, but this should be it. This is the last spot I'll be willing to hold on to this for. What a curveball. So breaking an MHP is bad. If we do break it, is very bad. So I'm gonna write very bad right through here. If we start losing this level, it's very bad, like crash bad. Okay, very bad. So basically where we are right now, like this is like I'm saying, this is solid right here. This is it. This is an iron wall. And if we break through it, the market's dead. There's another, let's do S&P here. There's another bear zone top right here. What an unusual spot. Okay. I'm still going to hold through it for maybe 2,000 a drawdown. And then if I hit 2,000, I'll trim to 1. I'll still hang through it on the volatility. VIX is slowly creeping up. Could just be expiration mechanics. I don't see any. There's nothing in the news coming out today. Nothing unusual. Maybe just a little profit taking off of last night's rally up. I think some of the stocks were selling a little bit, but now they're back kind of on course here. Should be okay. But fingers on the button. That, honestly, guys, is a very, very weird setup. You don't normally see just a nice, clean market about face and turn around. It's almost like something's happening that's unusual. So everything just kind of in the middle. Somebody turn on the sell programs, dump all their shit. We don't know what's going on here. There's no momentum. Nothing could have hinted for that. So let me start considering trimming this down to 1. Yeah, let me trim all this down to 1. I don't like it. Let me trim. So be very careful from here. It should hold, but I mean, like I said, this is just unusual. And this is, honestly, guys, I don't think I've seen anything like this in I can't count how long. You don't normally see such a strong bull market fail pivots with large volume. So this is a weird day. It's very weird. I don't know if there's anything we're overlooking. But I don't see anything in the news. I'm like over here trying to watch to see if there's anything cool, anything weird happening. But let me just draw on the screen just so you're aware. This is crash. If we lose 60.45, the market's going to crash today. So this is right on the edge of selling off. Maybe it's just testing that boundary. Crash below 45. It's should hold here. Expected. Should hold. I would be so confused. So resilience was fine. The box should have held. Half gap should have held. Bear zones, all that should have held. I mean, all of this was support. There's support here, 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 and here, and the market's just selling through all of it. And you don't normally see that because these are all rock solid inside of here. But be careful, below here, the momentum is down. So maybe just people taking profit before the weekend, maybe taking profit for expiration. But I'm still holding on because it should fucking hold. Weird. Oh, that's why I only got in kind of small to medium. I didn't even get into heavy. God, that was looking so good for a run up. Oh, that trade was so pretty. So hopefully we hang in here. We should be all right, but we'll see. We'll see if that holds. We should be all right. But if we crash, we crash. Keeping my wrist small on this down to 1. Have a weird day today. I know this is not usual as well to see all this stuff, but it could have just been a little extra volatility that came out of nowhere because of the expiration. Boy, oh boy. Oh boy. Said it should hold. We're opening and crashing out right out the door, then that's bad. One contract can buffer a lot of selling though. So like I said, I'm right about 60-40. I'll pull the plug. Just pull the plug for good. Dude, this should hold. Like I said, any moment I'm expecting just a green candle, like a big one. It's not normally we get this one wrong. This is you guys say like when this is about like 90% setups, 1 out of 10, it turns around. This is the day that it's 1 out of 10 that does this. We hopefully should be okay. My fingers are crossed. Bum, 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 bum. Hang in there, baby. Can we get any kind of green from here? So I think I didn't get into it with like, you know, anything more than 2 contracts. Like I'm out here too hard. S&P just only, it was up 1,000, now down 1,000, should be good. But like I said, if I take 1,000 hit, I'll take 1,000 hit. No big on that. How's volatility? VIX is sort of doing okay. We're kind of sitting pretty here. I want to be a maverick and just add the risk back on. Now, res is less than 0, so we might have a polarity shift at half cap today. These are also, that's the thing, these are all supports too. People still freaking out over the Iran stuff, maybe? Very unusual. Maybe just containment for expiration, yeah. All right, should be okay. We should be okay. All right, I added risk back to the table. Resilience is negative though, so that's kind of the one kind of like thing. And Nasdaq is like in that same boat here, right? Should hold. Let me just kind of like mark this up here. Should hold. Anything down below here is crash. Let's watch Nasdaq because Nasdaq is the one that is the worst of the two. So tech is really what's kind of slamming things down today. Now resilience is negative, so we're going to flip this around and go resistance. Still okay. But at least I know if I'm wrong from the right place, which is cool. So I can just kind of like bail on this. But just out of the blue. So we should be okay. At least we're here to scalp back up to half cap. This should be good, at least to test. And then see what happens here. Just pretty gnarly. But I'll cut out, like I said, if I get anywhere significantly below down here. We had this big run up right about 7:45 this morning. Probably trap some bulls, squeeze them out, then let it move. 7:45. I don't really know what was going on this morning. I don't see the news. So let me go back and double check I didn't miss anything. Explosions in Tel Aviv. Okay. I don't know. Does anybody know what happened here? Pre-market? This is Rock Scooter platform, yeah. These like news kind of driven days, they kind of suck because for whatever it is, you know, no matter how the market's set up, people are panicking and freaking out, and just kind of like you can't really predict that. You just have to react to it. And if today ends up being a losing day, then today's a losing day. It is what it is. Oh, okay. Open to restricting their enrichment. So it was that, okay. Thank you, guys. I did get here late this morning. All right. Hang in there, Margaret. So if it does sell off, I'm out, and if we return, I'm back in. So that's how I'm going to trade this. So kind of just want to hang on to it though. Let's watch S&P's pocket today. This, look at this. Like, it's like the market is buffering, not selling pretty well. Like whatever's selling, the index is still holding. All that wick action is good down to the pocket. Market's trying to not crash in expiration. That's just kind of what it's trying to do. Is hold that off. There's enough strength here to see it's. You can see that there's evidence of it fighting it off, right? There's enough strength there to hopefully hold it. But boy, it'd be so nice to just get back up to the screen line today. With resilience flip-flopping, the stocks are selling off hard enough that my confidence is a little shot in this. But hopefully it turns into some opportunity, but we'll see. This is right on the edge of a crash. Same thing as earlier. This is like the point of no return. This is very bad if we break 45. Very bad. We break this, very bad. This is expected. Okay, expected. It's expected to hold. The selling is not expected to sell off. The odds are it should hold, so we should hopefully be fine. Market not playing by the rules today. Not today. We should be all right, though. All right. One more red FU candle before we get a possible move to sweep this kind of break point. Wait on that one. Hang in there. We should be good. Like MHP break is cautionary. The alerts are detailing this cautionary break. Everything was green, now everything's red. Rare, right? It's rare to see that. But liquidity pocket every single time. Hopefully we hold. Like I'm fingers crossed on this. Should be all right. I was so happy because like I was just basically right on the edge too. I just need to make like $1,000 in a couple of these. You know, like I'm just trying to inch forward for payout. It puts me a day behind. Any selling pressure here. Liquidity pocket as every single time set it from here to there, and then we losing MHP will likely can cause a crash situation. So be very careful losing MHP on expiration day. If we reclaim MHP, it's just back to slowly grinding up. So everybody don't take your eyes off of that. Hang in there. Unusually crazy market. Resilience is still negative, so like basically expect it to hold here. Resistance from half gap now, at least a quick pop here is probably going to resume selling. With negative res, the question is, do I just want to hold just in case or take profit at 36 or wherever S&P ends up being, same spot? Walk away flat on this one. Let's do this. Oh, and I have a note for half cap. Come on, baby. Hang in there. Like, I don't expect the market to crash. Maybe it's just me, but stocks are selling, so we're not going to ignore that. This is definitely real. Make this bigger so I can see what I'm dealing with here. This is going to be resistance, though. One more red flush candle. Let's see what happens. At the bottom of the box, we are basically where we were earlier. And this is it. This is the juice. What do we see? You got into the boot camp. You already blew a bunch of accounts in less than 2 months. Well, hopefully the boot camp will help you with your position sizing strategies. That's one thing that a lot of people don't do is size their positions like relative to like what their goals are in their account. And the bootcamp, even course number 2, it goes over that. So like right now, see, I'm kind of like juggling 1 contract and 2. Why I'm still holding through all this support, I'm still holding this drawdown, and I know that the market crashes out. It's very bad here. So let me guys detail what you guys are going to watch me do in a second. If we lose this level with any significant velocity and volume, I'll probably just trim it out, like basically cut out all the way. If it does make its way back to here, I'm going to get back in. Right? I'm always going to long liquidity pockets. So if it starts to flush, I'll get out of the way just in case it crashes. But when it gets back to here, I still want to be in. I need to give it, correctly speaking, 10 points of drawdown though, which means I can lose another $1,000 for 10 points of move here on S&P. So right at about 35 is where I pull the plug completely on this because it can get very bad. There's the flush candle one more time. And if there is no liquidity here, then we got to take concern of this one. And just falling through support after support after support is very unusual for the day. It's very unusual. So like I said, I can close this out at 35 and start trimming. And I'll be back in if you hit the pocket one more time. Now, the thing is that this account has like $50,000 of buffer. So my thought is maybe I can just hold through it. Or not hold through it, but like 35 and then hold all the way to there and close it. So I could take 2K loss. I can get it back if we retrace to hit the pocket again. This is right near my stop. I'll take a loss about 2K. 35 is it. I'm going to hold my breath and then start trimming. Count to 10, 5, 4, 3, 2. So I have 10 points stop. That's it. Very bad. See the word very bad there? Okay, that's it. Give me a wick or I'm done. Okay, I'm done. Okay, I'm going to walk out on this one. Just kind of call it. Blah. If we hit back in the pocket, I'll jump back in. So that's a loss, but it happens. But at least I'm going to be out of the way for the very, very, very bad. You know, I hit the stop. I'm done. Then let it crash. I could have lost another 10 points. I'm glad I pulled the plug when I did. That's not the best there, right? We'll see what happens. So this is, like I said, this was a very unusual day, and this is not at all expected. I'm very confused. Very confused. This was just perfect setup, and then the selling turned on out of the blue. Everything was golden, and nobody could have predicted that. Nobody's system or style could have predicted that. So don't be discouraged. This caught me off guard, and I usually don't get caught off guard. If we're back at the pocket, I'm back to longing though. All right, so what am I going to do? My next game plan here. Let's see what we do next. There's nothing underneath for SPY, like literally nothing for a while. And then if we just reclaim, I'll jump back in. So let's see if I can't turn today green. Hopefully so. We have, QQQ has one more liquidity pocket I can make an attempt on. That'd be a little... Let's see. About 40 points lower, so about 860. I can make one more attempt. I'll do one contract at this one though. So this wasn't a work. So let me try it again. So today I'm going to try to be a working day. You guys want to stay tuned on this stream so I can work my way back up to green. It's a little unusual setup. You don't normally see you crash through support. That's very, very hard selling there. And that candle is really nasty. So I'm glad I'm out of the way on that. Right here on Nasdaq, we have about 860 as a support on NQ. And we even broke through monthly hedge pressure too. Wow, that's all of it. Okay, one more pocket on Nasdaq below here. 860 there. Okay. One more support. So yeah, it was expected to hold here, and it's very bad below. See how the market got extremely volatile without extra volume. Now we're going to wait. Not going to touch it yet. I'm going to wait. We're going to wait for something better. Not every trade's a winning trade. It happens. But the goal is to win over time, which we're very good at doing that here. And we're going to see what we can get now. This market flushes all this crap out. Let me let it play around. Again, if it goes back into here, I'd be willing to take another trade on that same spot if it all stabilizes for the same trade I wanted this morning, which happens a lot, is that you lose that initial pivot. There's like a scary flush or something. Let it flush, let it play, and then I get right back in, and I'll turn this to a hella good green day if that happens. Guess how that works. Okay. Boo. Back on MHP there. One more pocket down in here. Release the scalp back to there. Oh man, so this is your first time tuning into the stream. You get to watch something that is like 1% of 1% of 1%. You do not see these these levels plow through like this. Even the algos are fighting to kind of keep it stable, and then it dipped out. So this is a little bit of unusual selling pressure just going into expiration. Kind of hard to explain like what kind of what we're experiencing. Unusual selling is sometimes common during expiration, and that can just happen. People are flipping their positions very quickly. But again, very bad. Losing all this, it's very bad. I'm going to kind of stay out of the way for a little bit. I'm not going to try to be a hero right here. I'm going to wait. Either we reclaim that same level and I'm back in, or the market falls and I've got some dips there to play with as well. All right. We're going to turn the stay green, guys. I feel it. But we're going to get a better play, hopefully, once this volatility settles out. I'm going to trade from here. Okay, let me clean some of that up. Yeah, if you guys are as kind of perplexed as I am, y'all been here long enough to know that this doesn't happen. We never see this happening. So now we're gonna wait. S&P does have one more. I mean, Nasdaq has one more support below. S&P has nothing underneath it. But at least I know to get out of the way before it gets worse. Nasdaq has a 527 support, which is for 80 points off low off of the close price. So right at about hold on one second here. This is going to be Nasdaq. Okay, where's my candles? Q. Okay, so it's like literally not loading up my queues. What the hell? Okay. There we go. Oh, so this is the open price about here where we are. 40 points off of right here. Okay. I do this at the wrong spot. Okay. So negative res means that this is all resistance in here. And we're going to have basically, if there's anything that I can get out of this one, right when we get back to the liquidity pocket on S&P, I'll be back on longing. So I'll be back in here. This is, we'll watch S&P today too, because that's where that area is on the long side. So if we come right back inside of here, I'm back to longing again. I'm not taking the long from here. I'm going to wait on this. And then on NASDAQ, there's also a long setup from here. So either way, so by proxy, let me just kind of draw you both areas so you can see them. On NASDAQ, passing through here would be similar to where that S&P is. I'll jump in. I'll jump in right here. So this is liquidity pocket on S&P, kind of right there. NASDAQ is support right there, and I'm going to hold in the middle. Not here, not going to do anything yet. Hold. MHP could be a long setup from here, but we'll have to see on this one. Tough day, guys. I know. Tough, tough, tough. Emotional management and emotional control. Risk management is that you get advice from out on that. Sorry, guys. I'm not even reading chat. I'm so focused on trying to make sure you guys have the info here. What do you guys? Okay, so you guys are asking me some stuff. Is this considered a catalyst? Let me double check. Not yet. You're trying to understand the risk management? What would you like to know? What's your question? By far, I probably have the most rock solid risk management style of anybody on YouTube. Like it's very much repeatable. It's like completely documented what it is, and there's no like guessing on it. It's all systematic. Why is the market up so high after dot plot yesterday? That is also true, bearing bulls. You would expect that this is, the Wall Street hated the Fed's news, so maybe that just could be it. We did pop up pre-market and people are just kind of like dumping. Plus going into the weekend, I think a lot of people are scared to be long or short into the weekend. Yeah, probably something like that. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm going to share with you. We do this kind of, once every hour. Make sure you guys, this is our code that we use with most of our partners here. Rocket Scooter gets you really good discounts right now. My Funded Futures is doing this thing where if you buy one account and you pass it, you get one for free. So you get an extra one once you pass the first one. And of course, we're doing ETF funded, 4 funded accounts today giveaway. That's going to be coming up soon. They have a really competitive, awesome directed funded plan. And that's it. So let you guys see the little ads there. Once an hour, I got to spool the reel here. But yeah, so if you guys... So if you guys are trading and trying to ask questions, so if you ask me any questions you want about my style, dude, like not every trade's a winning trade. In mine, most of them are winning trades, but every once in a while I'll take a loss. You get to see me maneuver it and manage it with style. Half my accounts are up, half my accounts are down. I'll show you all the damage. Hold on. Let me take a little screenshot here. Hold on. Every once in a while, I'll take a hit also. Gotta get everything lined up here. Go here. and line up all my DOMs here. A little picture of everything here. A little bit of a spectrum here. So some of my accounts went green. Like I took profit when they were getting really close. And then some of them were green, and then I lost a lot of the green when I closed out. So that's why some of them are like 200 and 300. Hold on. So that's where I am today. These two guys are down like 3K a pop, so that's not good. But those are the ones with these are the ones that have the bigger buffer. They each have like 50K buffer on them. The other ones I need to make 1,000 each. So this one was up 1,000 and then lost most of it, and then I had to close out. So that one was not a fun one. But it happens, and that's part of the day. Not every day is a winning day, but we can turn this hopefully into a winning day. This is close enough to getting back to even, so I'm not even that far under either. Somebody says Matt shows all. You like that Matt shows all? Or somebody says something else? Somebody says Matt doesn't show at all. Is that what you're saying? What else do you want to see? Like, you have my DOM on the screen and I show the stats, and every month I show the monthly report. Like, it's pretty much as much as you can see. There's no way I can fit 15 DOMs on the screen. I can't share every tiny thing I do. There's no room on the screen to do that, but the main trade I take is always the first trade I take is always the one I show on screen. So usually the one that's taken the most risk, this one right here, was the one I showed on screen today. Yeah. And you can see as much as I can cram onto the screen, I can't put like, 15 DOMs on the screen, unfortunately. As much as I wanted, as much as I'd like to be able to have a solution for that. You guys are currently watching my Tradeify journey. So my goal is to go get funded with Tradeify. That's what I'm working towards now. We'll see if we can get there. All right, so I'm aimed and prepped and ready to go just in case we get back to this this zone here. I'll jump right back in on the long up here. News about triple witching? No, this is just it's the only way I can describe what's going on is that the market is just continuing to sell because yesterday's news is really bad. That's basically all that it is. Wednesday's news is really bad. The Fed stuff is just not that good right now. The idea that the Fed dropped the bomb on, Wall Street. It's basically what happened. Wall Street's just kind of, digesting news like that still. Okay, so here's another thing, right? So I have 4 funded next, 5 Tradeifys, 1 Elite Trader funding funded. I have 1 ETF fund, 1 Elite Trader funded, 1 My Funded Futures funded. I've got 5 Top Step, and I got 20 Apex accounts. I don't even share my Top Step and Apex on the stream. So there's other stuff I do, and then I have my options account, then I have my real futures trading account. So the stream design is to just share a certain journey with you, obviously that matches with our partner goals as well. So you're not going to be able to see like 200% of what I do. But you can see what I promised to share with you guys, which is the Tradeify journey and the Funded Next and then my funded journey. Everything else I do on my own as well. But it's not like I'm, you know, and I don't really post them on social media either. So it's not like I pick and choose when to share them. I share these every day. The other ones are my personal, you know, goals, and then I do them on the side. But there's no way for me to share everything. There would be room on the screen to put one Weeble, one Rhythmic Trader, one Top Step X, 45 Tradeifys. You know, it's like, it's hard juggling this much as it is. I have a whole computer station over here that I keep everything up on as well. And you always see me tapping my phone. I'm always on my phone. I've got DOMs all over the screen. There's a lot. But from here, I just basically do, you know, these are the 10 accounts that the stream is dedicated to. And I just show the journey of these accounts. Because a lot of times people will show just their winning stuff. They'll be like, this is what I, you know, every day it's like, hey, check out my take profit today. And there's always like, hey, check out my Apex today. Hey, check out this today. And they're only just showing you the winning ones. I show you the same 10 every day. And so it's kind of like you can follow a journey of this. There's never going to be like, I'm going to pop on the screen and be like, hey guys, look, I made 10K or 20K in Top Step. You guys have never even seen my Top Step accounts, and they're doing very well. I just don't promote Top Step. And so part of my display also is promotion. I really only promote the partners, but I also, for honesty, I only promote whatever I committed to promoting. So that way there's no shenanigans, like people will just show a winning account when it's winning that day and avoid everything else. I'm like, I'll show you guys these rain or shine every day, just these 10. So that way you can follow a specific journey. And yeah, I have, you guys don't even see more than half of my trading activity. My Webull account, I don't share my options trades that often. Every once in a while I'll share like the bigger ones. When I'm trying to do like that $1 million trade I did, I'll be telling you guys, hey, I got this really big trade, or my personal futures account and stuff. You know, I also do that off screen, but I also don't share that either. I don't ever talk about it, teach about it. I don't brag about it. I don't show people the gains from it. And because it would be unfair, because if I do, I need to show it every day. And it's just not the stream's focus right now is for these 10 accounts. Yeah, when I trade, it's in the DOM, and I can't long and short, like one account and then short the other. So I have to kind of commit to the same direction. All right, now a liquidity pocket right now in NASDAQ. Now's the chance I can try one more time. And this is a dangerous setup. Let's try one more time. Let's see if we can get like a... All right. I'm going to grab it in 2 accounts. This is the risky trade. So this is risky again. This LP on NASDAQ. Now I have to trade it very small because MHP... Oh, am I off a little bit? Okay. Oh, shit. 20 points lower than this. Why did it stretched? It's actually here. Okay. 41. Okay, there. There it is. Now let's see if we can't get something there. 42 candle. 28 below 48. 42 candle. 28. No, it said to say it's like 61. Okay, yeah, that's it. Okay. One final attempt to liquidity pocket, which is here. That's the final stab at this. Okay, let's grab along here. Let's turn her around. All right. That's the final destination here. Okay. All right. This is where it gets crazy here. Can we get a bounce? at least through the pocket here on Q. That could be, again, that's 120 points a pocket. 860 to 980. So that's up to there. So on this one, like I'm going to take a one contract on the volatility. It's starting to get a little choppy here. This is a little risky. Again, liquidity pocket number 2 goes to 980. So that's there to there. And again, this is a 3-to-1 trade if there even was one. And again, I'll take 3-to-1 stabs. If I take another loss, I take another loss. Boy. What? Anything going on news-wise? U.S. prepares action targeting allied ship plants in China. Wall Street Journal. Hey, what's up? Out there. Hey, IDOC. Are you out there? Are you coming in and hang out?
Yeah. I didn't make it green juice because I lost the blade.
How do you lose a blade?
I don't know. I just ordered another one.
I lost my glasses. These are the backups with the scratch.
Where is it?
I don't know. I looked everywhere for it.
Hey guys.
What's up?
Okay, I have to go.
Okay. And the one reason I also can't like put the DOM, I tried to do this the other day, which is to put a frame around the DOM. I'm sorry, around the P&L so that you can see these update live. These are never stacked like this. I only stack them up to take a photo. Other than that, they're expanded because I have to use the web version of Tradeovate to switch between the accounts to make the trades. I don't even have DOMs. I just basically, I have one DOM, but I don't have DOMs for each one of them. So I have to switch to the account and then trade and switch to the account and trade. So these are never stacked on top of each other like this. I could make a window like that separate, but basically that screen is full. And then I just have to kind of line everything up and take a quickie snapshot for y'all. These basically, you know, when I take the picture, it's just a thin little strip like this, but normally it's fully open. So I can actually use it to trade with as well. All right, one more attempt at this. About 860. About a 20-point stop. This is about maybe a $1,000 loss one more time. But here's another liquidity pocket. I'll take kind of a small stab at this. That's the pocket here. Very, very, very unusual day today. You never see this much liquidity loss. Expiration, yes, but I really can't explain this today. And I'm never really baffled by the market's sudden change in direction. Is this just delayed response to the Fed's awfulness today? Could be. All right, so this is like right on the edge of a one more attempt at trying to take a long here. And hopefully something good comes out of this. I'll do, oh, let me stop one more time. Jesus. Okay. What a day today. Yeah, this volume is very wild. Irrational market. I'm going to stop taking stabs at this. I'll hit one more time here. But we never, guys, we've never seen it like this, do we? Market melting. What a weird day. This hourly, look at this. Just nuts. Okay, I can reclaim. I'll do reclaim trade and also one more chance to DD band. Something's got to work at one point today. Like in mid-March, kind of feeling like it, right? Wait to lower band. Yeah. Man, multiple stab at this. No bueno. Boy, oh boy. All right. So we failed 2 liquidity pockets. We failed MHP. This is brutal. Now again, the market's going to snap back up today, probably from somewhere. I can just blame this on expiration mechanics. Market, and also, you know, pre-selling into weekend for war, I guess, would kind of be part of the... could be part of all of this. So my setups here. Now let me tell you guys a couple more attempts I can do. DD band's always along. A reclaim trade is always along. That's a big one if we get it. Like I said, at some point today, the market's going to V up and turn around. I feel it. But let's go lower. Let's wait for it to go lower. Like I said, there was no evidence to take a short on this, and be kind of lucky if you got it on the short side. But this is like my 4th losing day this month, so it's been kind of a choppy month, but can't win them all. But risk management's good. Just making sure I keep it nice and tidy. And we know it's irrational, so I'm not going to take any big position stabs at it, just small, tiny stabs. MHP break is small trade only. So tiny, tiny, tiny trades, if I make anything at all. Lower DD band today would be nice. Yeah, that about face and just turn around, drop market. That's this is an but guys, absolutely unusual day. We're not used to seeing this. So we'll see how things hopefully turn out. My last little setup is the DD band at the bottom with the ratio positive is still good. Market's still holding tight. Let's double check monthly maps really quick. So make sure that we're not falling into kind of like a scary zone on Qs. And inside of here, oh, I mean, guys, you know, you guys have watched me for years. Y'all know I make money over time. Small day happens. It's not like it's a big deal. This environment, I've had multiple 20K win days and 10K lose days. It happens. It's not abnormal. But it's not like I'm out here hemorrhaging hundreds of thousands of dollars when I lose. We're still inside liquidity pocket on Qs, which is great. Losing with class is part of trading well. This was the market was doing fine and fine and fine and just ripcord, rug pulled out. And that just happened. There's really, as much as you wish you could forecast and predict every part of this, as I told you guys, especially yesterday if it's your first time, market is unpredictable and you just got to respond and react when it goes against you. All right, we should be good on monthly maps. So nothing is really bad, at least so far. So far, so good. We didn't fall bad enough. I'll be willing to take a pocket one more time. We jump back into here. Let's work. I'm trying to work these accounts green. I like days like this because it's a challenge. If I get lower and I can try to jump in and get something better at a better spot, and that's always good. See, so lower DD band's the first attempt at the bottom. And then reclaim on this is the next attempt. So let me make the little green line here so I can show you guys what I'm going to do. Right here is going to be if we break, I'll get right back in on the long to MHP. If we fall, this is an EST bounce from here all the way through to there. So EST, trust me today when everybody here is probably saying the same thing. I hope we tap lower DD band, right? Because that EST that'd be all my losses made back if I get that lower bounce. You guys know that one. It's quadruple witching. Technically, it's triple witching now, but you can get some kind of weird mechanics due to that. Plus, the Fed did really drop a bomb on the market. Maybe this is just people's attempt to take profit for the weekend. Like I said, I don't feel like the market's selling off crazy today, but it would just be so weird for the market to crash out. Maybe just residual, we did have all that overnight rallying and we're kind of just dropping back to a normal range based on where we were Friday. But maybe just spanning the range. The market's probably very comfortable inside of here. So hopefully I get a bounce from there to play with. Today was the largest options expiration in notional SPY ever. I think I saw something that said that that was true as well. Or SPX. I don't know if it was one of the two. Over 6 trillion in contract expiration today. Well, that could cause it, yeah. That could be part of it. I wouldn't say deeper sell-off. I would just say that what we're doing is just erasing some of that pre-market overnight movement. And that the market is likely very comfortable inside of here, like where I'm circling. Hopefully that the range is kind of maintained. That'd be nice. Like I said, I take stab, fail. At some point, one stab is going to win, and that stab will be good. We should be all right. Like I said, if I hit that lower DD band, I love taking that every single time. Is also one of my favorite setups. We are at MHP on S&P as well. Could be a bounce. If we break this, that volatility is going to pick up pretty big. Yeah. So I'm just chilling on flat right now. It's crazy that we're not getting any sort of retrace, any sort of volatility, any sort of anything. The market is just straight dumping. So we're going to wait. Nasdaq and S&P both have really strong setups down inside of here. That DD band I told you guys about yesterday, this is the play if it falls. So again, if we continue to crash and sell, then there's a really solid play there. I'm completely flat across the board right now. I can try one more attempt. Which I will do. I take that trade every single time, and there's a liquidity pocket to pass through. If there's a bounce, hopefully this is it. Hopefully we get on this one. Last attempt. And some days are just like this, but then you fight your way back. Bum, ba, bum. All right, so let's see if we get a bounce off of DD band. My last little attempt here. I'll tap it with just one contract, keep it small, but that is a bounce point at this 752 level, whatever it is, or 749 level. And wait for that one. All right, guys, you guys get to watch me sweat it out, which is good. I always love days like this because you get to kind of see. Sometimes it just seems like, you know, I get in, I get out. It might seem like it happened too fast or it was too easy. There wasn't a lot to learn from it. This is a great chance to learn. I take multiple stabs, multiple losses, keep my position small. Some of my accounts are up, some of my accounts are down. It's just part of the game. And you just gotta wait. So, like I said, this is just an abnormal day where everything just is failing. Each attempt I made at a good solid long has kind of lost. I mean, the market volume is very sporadic. I still don't give up. I keep it small enough that I can absorb a certain amount of loss. And I really, like I said, I never lose control over what I'm trying to do. It should close above this orange by the end of the day. So this is what I'm saying. By the end of the day, we should be back up in here. All things being equal, once this flush or this expiration is done, hopefully we can get ourselves way back up into here. This EST trade would be very nice. Okay, so before it hits, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, okay? I gotta go take a leak. All right, we're back. Same thing on SPY, yeah. Okay, so that's good. Bulls on bottom and SPY, yeah, same spot. Okay, yep. The S&P's level is so 749 right here, and S&P is going to be a 59.77. So S&P is fighting to hold MHP right here. MHP could hold on SPY. The last little bump here can create that momentum to finish off the trade. All right, let's get prepped and ready to go for my last final attempt at this. In queue. Let's pop it. All right. I'm sorry, you guys. No giveaway today because you didn't hit 500 likes. I'm sorry. We're gonna cancel the giveaway today. My bad. Y'all want to type it in chat, but yeah. So looks like you guys don't want a giveaway. My bad. gonna have to cancel that. 374 with like 900 people here today? Oh no. Oh no. I don't know if I want to waste my time. You guys can't do a second of work. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Nah, I'm gonna spend today teaching you guys a lesson instead. Help us out in the stream. We'll give you, you know, $1,000 of free shit every day. You guys can click a single button. I don't know if that's hard to do, but let's teach y'all a lesson today. Maybe next time you'll do it. I said I'm gonna take the 4 accounts and I'm gonna go give them to somebody randomly on Twitter. Oh, well, it's 4:35. Oh, people clicking the button now. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm just kidding. Everybody's focused on their trades. Y'all click the like button. Let's go. Come on. We're all focused out the door. It happens. You know, show up. Be cool if you just tapped it when we showed up. Give it the love. Give it the love it deserves. Positive and negative resilience are going to be resistance from half gap. So this is it right here. So half gap is resistance down this way. Strong resistance here, right? Ideally, let me tell you, ideally the market like flushes inside of here and supports and supports and supports and ends up there by the end of the day. I swear this is what I'm thinking. Selling's a little unusual, and I don't think that the market dies out today on this, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. All right, MHP on SPY is here. We should be okay. So again, like I said, if this flushes down in here, I'll take the long off of that, or I'll chase back the long in the pocket. Be kind of cool to get back in on liquidity pocket long there, 21,861. Again, I don't jump in early, but I will take the trade once we get there. Negative resilience just means we're going to resist the box. So the bottom of the box is also resistance on resilience right here. So res less than 0 MHP. That's the perfect resistance as well. Hopefully the desire to close above MHP will keep us going, but we'll see. We'll see how that works. Gonna wait. Market's trying to flip around here, which looks pretty good. Can we turn this day green? Oh, that'd be so nice. Grab that pocket though. Yeah, you guys want to get more viewers in here? Go out there to our Twitter, retweet the stream. You know, like I say, I kind of spend, you know, between 5 and 10 grand on you guys a month just to get free accounts. Maybe retweet the stream, help it grow. We can get more out there. You know, it's funny, like you guys watch me and I do work and then I pay you. Isn't that crazy? I love it. But yeah, if you retweet, reshare, share it in link, drop the links on Reddit, drop the link in other Discords. You guys help us out. We love that. All right, I got my DOMs armed and ready. I'm ready to start clicking some buttons. Tap liquidity pocket. I'm gonna jump in on this. Try to make some gains back. But the more it grows, the less you have. No, well, then there's tiers, right? This is a good thought, but there are tiers as well. The more that it grows, then I go spend more and add more to it. So we add more giveaways. So your chances drop a little bit, but then there's more giveaways. So more opportunities. And of course, yeah. Okay, hit that pocket, baby. Come on. Jump right back to there. Jump right back in. Let's go. I want it. I want it. Come on. Reclaim the pocket. Like I said, I don't jump in early. I'm gonna get the pocket. I'll jump in on it. Come on, baby. Don't jump in early. Boom, 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 boom. One of my trader fives I haven't even tapped yet. I'm excited to touch that one. All right, we're gonna rotate in. I'm gonna work on these first. These guys are the first ones I'm gonna jump in. Like I said, we get back to 861, I'm back in. Got to confirm liquidity pocket would be nice to trade. The chance of this one moving back up would be good. LP every single time in NASDAQ, 861. Let's not jump early, but we'll get close to it. All right, let me just jump in at 52. This is right near my stop would be. I'm gonna add one there. We prep to get this one in a second. Just one. And the stop range, I'm saying that this is, it dances around a little bit. So I'm waiting for the confirmation here, LP. We do a little bumpy bump here. That'd be super cool. Let's see if we support this candle right there, 840. Again, let me double check because the targets do dance around a little bit. Oh, I am off a little bit. 20 points. Okay, from about there. Yeah, so about 61 is it. Kind of estimate because the futures conversions do dance around just a little bit. This also was supporting MHP on S&P, so this is kind of good for a turnaround, I think. Hopefully so. All right, cool. Tap one contract here, 40-point run, 800-point gain if I can get it. That'd be so great. LPs are good. Money pockets are good. Now we get the fun stuff come back. All right, let me step in right on LP and two more of my accounts, one contract each on NASDAQ. Grab it here on the long, on the first green candle I get, I'm going to jump in. Just waiting for that. All right, so I grabbed it one on the first. So my first entry I always show you guys right here is going to be into this little liquidity pocket. On the break, I'm going to retrace and go. This will be nice if I get it. I'm now entering it into my funded next on this green candle here. I'm entering one. And then I'm entering one here. Cool. All right, let's go. And we're off. Run it, baby. Okay, now I'm in all of my accounts that still need to make money. Not all my accounts, but all the ones that still need to make money. The ones that are red. LP every single time. Now, this is where it gets fun. You guys stuck around on the stream. This is where it gets fucking fun. Let's turn this to a 10K day. Let's make some money. Time for some fucking rocket magic. Let's go. We know it. We know it. I know.
Rocket scooter blazing through the marketplace, changing lives with just a click. Set the pace, grace to build new path, to soar and fly. Financial dreams now reaching for the sky. Using liquidity map just while speed, hearts in sync. On the edge with what we need, minds in link. Count the coins,
Stop typing ETF. It doesn't count. It doesn't count. The contest ain't even started yet. You're wasting your time.
raise a fist, shout it loud, feel the power. Breaking chains, shake the crowd, every hour. Click by click, a new world ignites, bright blaze. Ride that scooter.
Through the haze, countless days.
Currency flows into my bank, a revolution. Numbers rising, fueling dreams, a solution. No more fears, grip tight the reins, dreams unfurled. Freedom's call, breaking chains, change the world. Rocket power in your veins, feel the rush.
Come on. Come on.
Flashing lights in the rain, no time to hush. Every choice a battle won. Rise
Come on. Come on.
counting dollars on the run. Victory begun.
Quitty pocket QQ2 QQQ. Hopefully holding pocket one more time. It'd be great to get back in on this and let it run. Let it rip. Took some heat out the door. Hang in there. It's making a fight for it. Come on, let's hype it up. Come on.
Raise a fist, shout it loud.
Not yet started. If you guys type ETF, you're not in the contest. I'm going to change the letters.
Every hour.
If you've typed ETF up until now, you forfeit your entry into the competition. Everybody, starting now, after my voice, if you type ETF, after I say now, you forfeit. Dominic, you forfeit. Sicilian, you forfeit. Last gig, you forfeit. All right. Sorry, guys. Victor, you forfeit. That's okay. Victor doesn't care. I hate you guys so much. I fucking hate y'all. I hate y'all so much. Y'all are trolling me. All right, you don't forfeit. I'm just being a dick. All right, listen. Stop typing it because I haven't even loaded the bot up yet. The bot's not even reading it. God, I hate you guys so much. I fucking hate all of y'all. Come on, let's watch the market first. We're not doing the giveaway yet. It's too early. Man, y'all don't listen to me. I learned. I can't tell y'all what to do. Listen, you should be hoping that the bull zone, bear zone top holds. We're praying here for a win. The bot literally isn't loaded up yet, so it's not reading what you guys are writing. Look. Look, the bot literally is not, nobody's entered because it still says free lifetime. So I haven't even typed it in yet. We're gonna wait and do the giveaway after trade takes off. So let's focus first. We gotta focus. Oh, I put my glasses on. Guys, we need liquidity pocket to hold. The bot is not loaded. I'm not going to use ETF as the letters. That's not the letters to enter. We can't do giveaway until we get our trade, baby. We got to get our trade first. Loud noises. That's so funny. I don't know what we're yelling about. Loud noises. Brick quotes are always welcome here on the stream. Everyone just wants to prove that they hate me today. We got to really focus on the trade. We got to get today red. I mean, today from red to green. That's the goal today. Hang in there, pocket. This was hopeful to see this today. Again, let's hopefully this doesn't turn crazy again. It's a good solid run so far. Come on, guys, listen. Respect the monkey paw. Even when I tell people they forfeit, they don't even care. That's how much they love it. That's how much they love chatting in stream. So going forward, there's a lot of people that show up just to win the giveaway and then they leave. I'm going to start tricking you guys going forward. You're going to have to be here on the stream because I'm going to start telling you guys certain secret keywords to enter the giveaway or certain secret things. Like I might say, here's the word, type it in now. And then that's it. And then for people like, maybe like we'll type in the words at 9:30 and do the giveaway an hour and a half later. You know what I'm saying? So you got to be here. That's the rule. Brick killed a guy today. Yeah, you should probably lay low for a little bit, bud. All right, come on. Keep going. Keep playing the song. It's popping some green into this. Go, 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 go. Hang in there. Pocket trade. A to B. Let's go. 863, 938. That's it. I'll take this and be happy. This will turn on my account's green if I get it. But maybe most of them green. What a stupid day today. Liquidity pockets. Even if they fail a couple of times, I still take them every single time. Every single time. Every single time. Statistically, they work more than they don't. So I have to take it. Even if I fail 5 times in a row, I still got to try every time. Statistics. Let's go. Pump it. Pump it. Pump it. Type 4 feet in chat to win Matt's Only Feet for a month. Hey, that's a very expensive prize. Oh, now we got 553 likes. You lazy fuckers. I love y'all though. Thank you. Thank you for supporting the stream. Although, they say the best friends are good at poking fun at each other. The best friends like subtly troll each other. That's how it goes. They say the strongest friendships and strongest relationships are people that can make fun of each other and talk shit to each other. All right, let's go. Come on. Roll it, baby. Go up from here to here. Let's get that pocket trade. All right. IP on SPY. We had MHP bounce on SPY, which was good. That's supported. There's that 90% of days close above this, which is good. Hopefully we break for a second run. It'd be nice to, like I said, resilience is not supporting this, but some stocks are picking up a bid. It would be nice for this to fight its way back up into this trajectory here, but I don't have a lot of faith that the momentum is there today, but I do have a liquidity pocket to play with, which would be nice. And negative res just shows that we have resistance here. So if we tap this, I'll probably close out with profit. All right. It'd be so cool if we got a green candle on raise a fist. Like, I always wanted like one clip of me where it's like raise a fist and I do this and then the candle goes straight up. Like, that would be so cool, right? Wait, let's try to time it. The solo. Hold on. Ready? Hold on. Did I get it? No. We have to stage the clip, I guess. You can only do it on replay? Yeah, that's true. All right. Come on, Song. Song, work your magic. You haven't worked in a while, Song. The song is fighting off the war in Iran, the war in Israel. The song is fighting off the bad Fed. The song is fighting off the volatility. The song is fighting off triple witching. The song is fighting off all that is bad in this world to give us something that's good. All right, we have one more song that we can play, though, that's also hyped up enough. Now, if we get red candles, I'm going to retire the song. Maybe we'll check NVIDIA really quick and some of the bigger stocks, see what they're doing. They're bouncing main things specifically strong. Apple is hedge pressure. Google, no. Yeah, stocks just got nailed pretty hard. Check VIX here. Yeah, so, man, you guys nailed it this morning. The VIX hedge break is like what usually caused a little bit of this. We had volatility volatility gamma squeeze on UVXY. It's just kind of part of it. Some of you guys called that out this morning. Very cool. Very cool. We noticed it, but we didn't know it was going to be as bad as it was. You know, I should break my guitar on stream some point. You guys know I play guitar. And I'll shred like a sick guitar solo for you guys. If we can get the full pocket trade, all my accounts will be green with the exception of my funded, which 2 days in a row hit fucking max DLL. Luck, man. Unluck just... Sometimes luck is just luck, you know? It's kind of shit today. London close. Let's run it back. Yeah. Just to give it some love, you guys. Now, you guys can start typing ETF in chat now. Giveaway in 5 minutes. Go, 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 go. Only type it in once, though. I'll give you guys a little rundown of what's cool with the Elite Trader Funding's Direct to Funded program. It is awesome. Bring in the highs, baby. LP, let's go. All my remaining accounts, especially the red ones and the 0 ones, pushing green. Pushing green. We work these 2 negative red ones back out of the hole. Cool. All right, we need one more cool song. Let's do the outro. The outro is always hype. The song is so good. I'll give you guys a quick rundown of Elite Trader Funding's awesome brand new direct-to-funded program. They recently revamped it to make it even better for you guys. Let's rip it. LP, let's rip it. LP, let's fucking rip it. Let's go. There's so many orders. Let's go. LP, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Let's rip it. Again, if I fail, I still get up. I still fight. I still stay on path to take the setups I do. Sometimes they don't always work every time, but that's what Wall Street is all about. LP on QQQ as I'm trading on this one. Hopefully staying tight. LP2 box, which is basically that last red candle right there. Trading through, that's the open close price right there. Hedge pressure is also there. It's going to be a hard fight to get through it. We still have resistances all across the board. Not everything is... You got strong resistance here now. You've got strong support here. Oops, let me draw that a little better there. It would have been nice to hit DD band though at the bottom. That would have been fucking sharp. Whatever. Boy, I would have loved to got all of this, but again, DD band would have been awesome to trade it up to here. But again, we'll take the pocket trade. Come on, put some green on the map, baby. You love... I love lamp. Brick, are you just pointing at things in the office and saying you love them? Dude, the chorus on this song is like... It's fly, man. Alright, come on. Hang in there. 800's good, but I want more. Pop through it, baby. Get back in there. Get back on track to this. Let's touch hedge pressure. Let's go. Let's I tell you guys, every once in a while, you come and chat. Your Gen Alpha kids are like, they're taking a loss. This guy's slow. Oh! 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 Trading's about managing your losses. It's not about getting the market right. It's a nice little crazy pop candle there. I hate candles like that though. Hold on, what do you got going on there? That was a huge order. I think it's liking our song choices today. Oh. How about the opening song? Dude, we're just playing through like the whole playlist today. That's it, yeah. Option expiration stuff. It happens, dude. Come on, man. Pop it all the way. Monthly hedge, just tap. Just tap the test. That's it. Tap the test. Got my lucky headband on. Got the good songs playing. Come on, there's some momentum picking up. There's some volume there. Go to pocket. Tap off. Where's KQ's bullseye bottom though? That's what I want to see. Yeah, so it's in the way. There's a lot of resistance here though against the box with res being negative. So we might not press all the way through, but I'd be willing to take it the final 40 points, at least to here. That kind of would be really kind of shitty if out of the blue we had like this, well, every single time we could take it again. Oops. It'd be kind of really awesome if we just ran straight there. Wait, all right. Unfortunately, my funded is daily loss limit, so I can't touch that one. Ooh, midnight glory. Let's go, baby. Tap it up. I get happy when, even after a bad day, we turn it good. I'm about to turn all these accounts green, baby. Well, close to green. Close enough. Okay, we're getting monkey paw one more time. Come on, the music is helping. The music's working. Get back above that orange and I'll close out. Okay, look. Like I said, deal in the morning. Oh no, man. This and that, this and that. All you gotta do is survive long enough to get your setups. That's it. That's really the trick to this. These accounts, yeah, down like $3,000-4,000. I'm working my way back up to top. Hey, mods, don't delete people up there if they're spamming chat. It's okay, unless it's like nonsense spam. If they're typing ETF a million times, it's totally fine. The algo loves that. That's a trick. YouTube algo loves when you fucking flood chat, so let him. Simon loves him, eats 5 times. All right, ETF guys. All right, as soon as I hit hedge pressure, I'll tell you guys about what the deal is going with ETF and give you a lot of info about those guys. Come on, man, let's turn these accounts green though. Come on, man. Just touch hedge pressure. Like I said, this was just so weird today. Come on. Go all the way, man. 941. Let's tap it. Let's tap it. Okay, come on, baby. Hang on to it. Another thing is, if it does fall, I can take a trade one more time. Here's that big green candle, baby. Just out of the blue. Just give us the big green. Big green. Just big green. Big green, let's go. It's that green candle just to unflush the flush. The undo candle. Give us the pop. I want to raise a fist when he says raise a fist. Oh, this is exciting. All right, one more. Back to the other song. Country song. Am I trailing? No, I'm going to close right here. Right here where the red is. Pop to it, I'm out. Come up. Gotta get up here. Just as liquidity pocket trade next resistance, there's an interrupt. The pocket goes all the way through into here. There's an interrupt. Now, again, most days would want to close above monthly hedge pressure. 90% of days want to be up here. So the big green candle up here would be nice to have. Let me double check that VIX is decaying first. Hold on. Oh, yeah. Okay, because VIX is at a key pivot, so it can get a little choppy from where we are here. VIX is back below monthly hedge for sure. This is just expiration mechanic, guys. Nothing to be alarmed about. I don't think this was anything bigger than that. Overreaction to Fed, extra selling, big notional value, expiring SPY, all that stuff today. So this could be the limits. Again, trade didn't work, trade didn't work, trade didn't work, trade worked. Like, this is how statistics of just keep playing your play. Hit your pivot, take your shot. As I run there, should be all right. Give me that big, just big, fat, juicy green. Like, pop right up to it. I put about $1,600 of profit on me if I got 40 points. Actually, $1,900 of profit. If I get the full 40 from here to tap MHP, this will make $1,900 on the trade, which would be good. This will bring me, like, maybe 1,000 under on this account would be great. Yeah. Come on, baby. Hang in there. Can zoom in on this a little bit more. All right, back to the chill music. Let's get ready for the giveaway, you guys. We're going to be doing ETF in a little bit. While we're waiting, let me detail some cool things about their direct-to-funded program. Hold on. They have recently introduced a direct-to-funded program, which is very cool. You know, direct-to-funded became very popular in the last year. Tradeify sort of pioneered the whole movement. There's been a handful of others that tried that miserably failed, so we don't give them any credit. However, Tradeify and ETF are now kind of like the two best direct-to-fundeds out there, in my opinion. The direct-to-funded is very, very, very cool. Basically, you have... Let me go up to the FAQ here. Direct-to-funded skips the eval phase altogether. You jump right into a funded account. It's nice. Now what's the catch? You always will say, well, directed funded are usually slightly more expensive, right, than the original ones with evals. Evals have a higher probability of fail because you have more days to trade. So they usually come in a little cheaper. Like the 50K one step, which is like their, ETF has like an Apex equivalent. They call it a one step. This is your trailing drawdown, is 165. The 50K directed funded obviously is closer to $700. Now they have a sale right now to make it 245. That's incredibly good. For what you get, that's a very good price for that sale. Use code Rocket Scooter to get it. But you skip all the eval stage altogether and go directly to funded, which is kind of nice. You have a payout target you have to get to, and there's a payout window. And directed fundeds all have payout windows, so don't like not payout windows, payout cycles. And so, don't balk at that idea. It's not uncapped, unlimited, infinite payout glitch. Directed fundeds are designed to be beneficial for both you and the firm together. They're all directed funded programs out there will have a payout cycle that you get paid on. So every 15 days, you get $5,000. It's like a throttled or a cap sort of payout, and you get 20K max before you can get considered to go to live. And so your directed funded programs are all going to be like that, which is kind of cool. It's not like you're going to go in there and keep churning up evals over and over and over again and blowing up to try to get $1 million payout. It's like buy a couple of accounts and then, $200 or $300 and then 10x your money. You have to see it very realistic like that. Tradeify is exactly the same way. With Tradeify, every 10 days, I can take a $3,000 payout. With these guys, every 15, I can take 5. This adds up to being more per month you can take out. Other than that, everything's pretty similar. You have consistency. You have a profit target you need to make, end of the day drawdown, etc. Pretty cool. Very similar. And when there's a sale, it beats Tradeify just a little tiny bit. So if you guys like the directed funded, that's the way to go. Very cool. Yeah, they also have a really rock solid static account over there as well. Let's see if I can get some of the drawdown rules and stuff. Max drawdown is $5,000. Okay. I am not sure if there's a safety net. Okay, once you get there, there's no daily loss limit, is there? I don't have Kaizen's in here today. The 62% rule is bad, but that's their own way of having like their own version of consistency. Everyone's going to have some kind of rule that helps, maintain order in the account. Let me find it for y'all. Where is it on here? So the idea is it's account flipping preventative. So if you happen to like make really big profits on accident, what most firms will do is give you a further out in time payout target to get to. What these guys do is they make you have to trade bigger on your minimum days. Your minimum day has to get bigger and bigger if you have big blowout wins for the same target. So it's a consistency rule just like any other. It's just designed differently if you think about it. Your profit target stays the same, but you actually get, you have to have bigger days. So instead of just flipping your account to make it count as a trading day to burn the cycle forward an extra day, you just have to trade bigger on your minimum days. So yeah, it's a different version of a consistency rule, which is their way of doing it. It's like a unique way to approach it. So the idea is if you happen to like go way over your consistency of 20% or something with Tradeify, you got to keep trading to a bigger target, right? Your 9,000 target becomes 25 or 30,000. You have to trade longer in the market. With ETF, your minimum day just gets bigger. And honestly, as long as you kind of all boil it down to the number of trading days or days in market, it doesn't add that many more days in market. You just can't like flip your account with like a open and close very quickly sort of thing. And a one-time fee is good. So that's what they're basically doing. The losing days count with consistency. I think it's only winning days count as a, let me double check. Let me double check this one. That rule I am sure. I think they are, let me find. Realized profits. Yeah. So an active trading day has to be a winning day. No DLO. Yeah. No DLO, which is good. So very cool. Yeah. And to try out the program, they've offered to give away 4 of those accounts for free to you guys. That's a very, very cool program. and check it out. Like direct to funded is kind of like a no hassle sort of thing. The rules are a lot simpler than a lot of the funded program, or a lot of the non-funded programs out there, because you don't have daily loss limit or, you know, like other things, trailing drawdown, etc. It's a stable account. It mirrors a good trading account. The way to approach a direct to funded program is to think about it along the lines of, you are not trying to just spend a whole lot on evals to hope you get $1 million payout at some point. The goal with a direct to funded program is to like go more stable, not blow up as much. The rules aren't as harder, but then you don't make as much at the end of it. So in reality, for somebody trying to make a quick buck trading, it's the best way to make a quick buck. You're going to blow up so much to try to get your first payout with Apex and spend a whole lot. With the direct to funded, with Tradeify, when I did it, I got paid out in my very first accounts I bought. So it was like, you know, kind of stable. I paid $2,400 for 5 accounts, and then I ended up getting like $9,000 in payouts within 10 days. So the idea is it's an easier way to get a payout, but it's a cap payout in return. And that's the way they build all these programs out there so that you guys can, oh, I wonder if I should try this again. Should I try one more time? EST, bear zone top. It came all the way back down again. So I can tap this. Now this would be crazy if it did sell off all the way again. One more time. I'll hold on to it still. Yeah. So direct to funded programs are kind of new. All the companies out there are still experimenting with the formula. The idea is that you're immediately in a funded account with no eval. Evals are designed to squeeze you out, and you waste all your time paper trading. You don't even get a chance to pay out. The psychology of that eval stage is gone. So it makes it a lot easier to get to your goals without actually having those extra steps. And actually right now they're having like this, whatever it is, a 65% off sale, which makes it kind of cool. Like I said, the reason I work for the, I don't work for these guys. And the reason I help promote them is because a lot of the people that work at this company used to work for me. So they're good people there. And I know they're not like another, fast track or whatever. They listen, they change, they adapt. They recently revamped their program, all because we were coaching them on things we wanted them to change. And they're very receptive to advice and trying to be really proactive in the community as well in the platform world. So ETF has been around for a while. You guys might not have given them a look, but maybe, give them a shot, check them out, and good peeps over there. And these two programs, the DTF and the static program they have, are S-class, both of them. Very good and stable. Can I negotiate with Funded Next that my code removes the DLL? Well, I'm trying to tell them that they need to have sales like that more often. That no DLL makes Funded Next really awesome. So let's see if right here, hopefully again, liquidity pocket. Let's get one more time on this, hopefully. Question is, should I just be like, I can't believe it went up. It's up 1,000, right back down 1,000. Market's going to be stupid again. Come on, baby. Hang in there. All right, let's spin the wheel though, while we're waiting. EST though, another round of selling pressure here. We should be good. All right. Okay, guys, giveaway. Oh, yeah. All right, spin around in my chair. Go. I still can't see anything through these sunglasses. Okay. 4 winners, direct to funded, ETF. You have to type something in chat within a minute or 53 seconds. All right, James. This would be a, hold on. Congrats. Okay. Oops, hold on. I can't. It's like I have my glasses on. I can't even read. I'm trying to get the. There we go. Where is that? I can't even see anything. Oh, there it is. Okay. These are 25K direct-to-funded accounts. Congratulations, life is not easy. That's correct. All right. Number 3. Oh, wait. Where's the music? Okay. All right. Winner number 3. All right. Wu-Tang. Number 3. Congrats. All right. I can't see anything. Market back to dying here. Should I add to this position? That's the question. I should hold on with 1. Maybe let's keep the same risk of 1 just for a big rally up. Wu-Tang, type something in chat. You got 53 seconds. 36 seconds now. God, that would have been so nice to get up to MHP today. It's so nice to get up there. Honestly, guys, whatever movement we're seeing today, a lot of this is just like a shifting perspective in the market. Like, this amount of movement is unusual for expiration for sure. All right, congrats, Wu-Tang. 1 more. Also hang on to just the 1. All or nothing, man. Again, same thing. The market finding liquidity and just being oversold. I think there's just enough puts in the money forcing people to sell from this area. I think a lot of this is because the monthly expiration didn't expect to be. We were tight on liquidity maps, on monthly maps especially as well for pockets. And what I think happened was that the market was just drifting along, and all of a sudden Israel war comes out of nowhere. And that probably threw us into some dangerous zones. Joshua Johnson. And the market is just finally starting to realize, you know, all that risk that is now in the money on the put side. Congratulations, Josh. All 4 of you guys are now funded traders with ETF. Congratulations. Congrats. Watch this go back up to 1,000. This has been the story of my life today with this trade. Up 1,000, then right back down. And being a little greedy, try to go the whole way. All right, for you guys, here's what you need to do. You need to go take a picture. You go follow the instructions very, very specifically. You have an hour or you forfeit your prize. Go to your YouTube channel, take a screenshot of your name on your YouTube so that we know that it's you from your perspective. Go to my Discord. Link is in the description below. Message our admin Slacks or message in the contest channel that you're the winner. And we'll get back to you with the code. Direct to funded 25K with ETF. Skip the eval stage. You guys are good. That's an amazing deal. It's like $500 prize. So that's pretty cool. And actually, speaking of $500 prize, I'm having a sale right now. If you guys want to check out direct to funded, I always try to get you guys the best sales, you know, tell you what they are. Right now, they got this huge, like, I think it's, what is it? 400 out of 600. That's a 65% off sale. So all of their accounts are 65% off for DTF, which is crazy because they're usually like not on sale. That's insane. So use code Rocket Scooter if you want to check out a direct to funded. Very, very, very cheap. By comparison, the 50K account is very similar to the 150K Tradeify as far as the payout structure goes. And with that being said, my Tradeifys cost me $450. Okay, each with the sale. $250 is half price for a bigger payout. Okay, and bigger drawdown. Okay, right now when they have their sale, I hate to say this, it's Tradeify. They're trying to be ultra competitive with that. The sale, I don't have any ending date on that sale, so it could be any minute. That's the way I try to look at it. So snag a few of those if you can. Hopefully this weekend it'll still be active. But boy, this market being dumb again. Get back to pocket. Let's go. I'm still in that one contract. haven't balked on that yet. Impact red line right here. Hopefully holds. If we get another flush fuck you candle, I'm probably just gonna go cry and just go get drunk and lay by the pool today. But this, actually no, I gotta work. Damn it. Hang in there, baby. It'd be kind of great if I tapped this with like one contract. It'd be kind of cool. Should I hit it with 2? Should I be a daring man and tap it with 2? Get back in the pocket or just hang on to 1? That selling pressure has been very nasty, especially this again. This was unusual as well. Like the market is really, the selling pressure, the in the money puts forcing the selling, whatever's causing the selling is overwhelming the sheer amount of liquidity that we have built in the market so far. It is just a very, very drastic shift in perspective. And again, this could have a lot to do with Fed, right? The Fed did drop a bomb. Israel literally did drop bombs. Iran did drop bombs. There's bombs all over the place. Damn market's bombing because of it. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, they have a 10K static for 35 bucks. That's incredible. Yeah, they're static. Let's give a little shout out to that as well. Like I said, they don't pay me to talk about them. They don't. I'm just a standard affiliate. But I try to make sure you guys know what's going on. I try to pick the ones that I know are going to be good to work with. So I like their static because the drawdown is the fattest you're going to get. They have for 150 bucks right now. This is by far one of the best accounts you can buy, period, in prop firms in general. A static account with a $2,000 drawdown. That's it. A fixed drawdown that doesn't move. It doesn't trail of 2,000 bucks. Most of you guys have trailing drawdowns of 2,000 bucks for twice the price. So it's not bad to have a static drawdown to make 4 to lose 2. This is a 2-to-1 run up to drawdown ratio on static drawdown for 150 bucks. This is, you just can't beat this. This is by far, beginner traders is the best account you can buy, period. A static account. There's fewer rules than any other accounts out there. No trailing drawdown, no end of the day drawdown, no nothing. It's just a go to B or go to A. It's fixed. You pick, you win, you lose. That's it. Much easier. Yeah. And theirs used to be really, really tight. And static was not really a popular option for most people because they were really hard to beat because they had really small drawdowns. Just like to compare, Apex as a static account, you have to make 2,000, but you can only lose 625. That's crazy. That drawdown's really, that ratio is really, really high. You want the ratio to be low, right? ETFs is 2-to-1, which is great. Apex was like 3.5-to-1, which is not great. You have to go really, really, really far, and right out the door, you can't lose anything. So with that being said, to have a 2-to-1 ratio in a static is S plus tier. It mirrors a very, you're not going to lose 2,000 bucks trading one E-mini contract S&P, like unless the market falls, 40 points on you. So it gives you multiple opportunities to stay afloat. And the fact that it's only 150 bucks kind of means that you can, do this for very cheaply. That to me is really nice. It's normally $500 or $450, but with our sale with Rocket Scooter, it's $150. So that's what really makes it neat. And statics are expensive for that reason because they're easier to pass. Static is the easiest account to pass, and they made it hard usually because all of them had really tight drawdowns. The fact they give you a loose drawdown on this and a sale on top of it makes it one of the best accounts you can buy right now. Elite Trader Funding's static account. They recently reformulated that. As I told them, it was one of their better products they had that they should focus on it. They actually really did listen to what I said. And then they ended up going out there building the best damn static account in the business. I expected them to improve it slightly. I was like, static is a really good account. And you guys have what's different with ETF. And I'll tell you what I like about what they're trying to do. It's a little different. I mean, at first I didn't like because the website is very complicated. But they have one of every kind of account. And let's just kind of, talk real with you guys. Let me explain what they all are to you. DTF, that's their Tradeify competitor. Okay, they're going to compete. They have one of every type of account. They have something that's going to compete with Tradeify. One Step, that's their Apex competitor. They have one of each type of account. They have an Apex version. End of the day drawdown. There's your My Funded Futures, guys, right? Fast Track is the Apex just with a timer. They put a cap on the timing. Apex Fast, you have a certain amount of time to win. So it's Apex with a clock, okay? And then Static, there's a bunch of statics out there. Apex also has one. But they have one of each type of account, which most firms just have one or maybe two of them. So the idea that they have one of every flavor is kind of neat. Now, what I like to tell you is which account is actually the best in the bunch. And the Static was like one of the better ones they had. And I told them, hey, that's actually one of your better ones. That should make it a little better. And then they went out there and made it the best Static there is. I didn't expect them to drop the drawdown to 2,000. I thought they'd drop it to 1,000 from like $600. I would have been happy with that. I would have been like, dude, they've got a $1,000 drawdown. That's super cool. And they would have made 2,000 with a 2-to-1 ratio. It doesn't exist. I mean, it's like one of those kind of too good to be true type setups because it's an easy account and now it's cheap with a sale. Normally it's going to be expensive, and that's why people don't do statics, because they're easy to pass and therefore they're expensive up front. That makes sense, right? You guys all understand how that works. But when there's a sale, it's like, just like with Funded Next, they had this amazing too good to be true account and they gave you a sale on it. It's pretty nice. So what we're going to do is Slacks and me have started this whole new effort inside of Rocket Scooter to create this effort to track down what's the best deal. So we can always tell you guys, hey, there's a killer deal right now with this firm, and really tell you the value of it. Just, you know, as full disclosure, nobody pays me to promote their deal with the exception of Funded Next. Okay, everyone else, I'm not on some kind of salary structure or anything. My goal is to make sure that we know which is the best deal we got going on anytime. So what we're going to do is we're going to create something just like a tracking thing, and sort of always be updating you guys in the Discord or whatever as to what's cool and hot amongst our partners. Am I doing funded pips? No, I'm not. Come on, EST maybe. EST. Do I be ballsy and just add to it, or just hang on with the one throughout that drawdown I had? Could we play a song again? Oh yeah. Let's go back to the but I always tell people, if you're struggling to try to pass a prop firm account, try a static. The fact that there's no trailing drawdown or no end of the day drawdown, none of that, you have a static balance. All you need to do is make sure your first couple of trades are winners. So wait until your biggest trade, your first trade is your best setup, and then put some fat on the account. Then you can survive a lot longer, and ultimately will cost you less money in the end if you blow up less. That's the whole point of static. Your goal is to try to blow up less over time. Sometimes you just, the market, like here, imagine that you longed right here in your apex and then it went up and you had some drawdown, you blew up your account, yet you were right on the trade. You see what I'm saying? All right, let's go back. All right, some more songs, huh? All right. I don't know what all of these are. Let me pick one at random. Oh, we already heard that one. Hold on. We had a song submission for Rocket Scooter theme song back in the day.
Rocket Scooter's cutting edge. Leap beyond the market's edge. MHP leads the charge. In the chaos we enlarge.
In the chaos we enlarge? Oh, that's funny. All right, hold on.
Navigate the highs and lows.
Hold on. Oops, hold on. I have to actually pause it. Hold on. All right. That's a little low energy. Hold on. What's this one? This was Hydra's song. Where's the Molly, right? Wait, hold on. Wait, say? iDoc visits us each day. Was that an iDoc nod? This is like AI Owl City. How rare is the down bone we had today? It's pretty rare. Like rare, it's extremely rare. But there's just so much expiring option. I think that, and then there's, you know, a lot. Like I said, the market has designed. The market has like essentially like anchored itself into this bullish path, and then like a week before expiration, the Fed drops a bombshell. Iran-Israel war, market just starts pressing into very tight risk zones. And then now we're expiring without being bullish enough. The market's just kind of shuffling a lot of positions around. So oh, that's Jen's version of the... That's the same theme song that closes the stream down, just different version of it. Hold on. This one's cool. The AI never seems to like get the vocalists right though. Oh shit, okay. All right. Damn, that was good. Hold on, that scream was good, man, for AI. Wow. I heard it. A little bit extra pressure here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like the second wave of selling here. Yeah, the fact that it's the second attempt at losing this pocket, I'm losing a little faith in this. For whatever reason, I don't know if I feel it anymore. These are all from our song submission. Come on, pocket, hang in there. Second attempt, slam. Third attempt, slam. How unusual is this? Very, very. I've never seen... Now again, this expiration, what I think, like I said, I think is that we were just very tight on some of these ranges, and just all that last minute market crashing because of all these news events that clustered up pretty soon before expiration is probably pressuring a lot of people risk zone, or people's risk zones, to force them to like long and short. Like essentially puts got thrown in the money due to Fed, due to Israel Iran, that shouldn't have been in the money. Then all of a sudden, as we're finally realizing expiration, people are like last minute having to sell to fill the obligations. Me believing it was just a mechanic of options was thinking that this is just a temporary dip and that we should be surviving, but losing pocket multiple times, not the best. This didn't make it all the way. This didn't make it all the way. So that's a little more kind of brutal than I thought. I just got one contract. Yeah, that song is good. Why don't we ever use this one? Yeah. The drawdown on Tradeify, it depends on what account you're in. Hey, if you guys feel bad, I'm checking my feed here. Looks like Pat took a $15 for 15K drawdown this morning as well. A lot of people did. A lot of people got shaken up by this. It happens. It happens. So I always feel good whenever I hear like other people got tricked, because it gets the best of us. Even good traders get burned up. It's like, it happens. So it looks like Pat was down 15 and crawled his way back as well. But he had a bad day. If you guys have a bad day, just know a lot of us had bad days. What a tough day, though. Oh, it is. Can you draw that for a second? Straight to funded. Oh, okay. The straight to funded doesn't have an end of the day drawdown. So if you hit your profit target, you're done. You lost the account. I mean, if you hit your max loss limit, you're done. And the straight to funded. Oh, that's that one. Hold on. So we had this contest for a free lifetime if you can pick Rocket Scooter's theme song or make a theme song with AI.
Numbers flying to the skies. Rocket Scooter, make it rise. Predict the wave, feel the rush.
Volume's starting to pick up a little bit. The multiple attempts at holding liquidity and failing, be very careful here, because this could pick up some velocity to continue to sell for second wave lower. If it does fall off and sell, and then I'm just kind of like out for the day, I'd be willing to take one more trade off of lower DD bands, maybe. I'm not in love with this setup, but I do gotta take it like I said, I take it the full distance or not, which is kind of crazy because we got so close. I was waiting for the last 40 points and I held through it. You're starting to pick up a whole lot of selling here. Stocks are not getting that much better either, but kind of waiting to see. DD ratio has fallen from 70 to 65. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in. Join me over at My Fun and Futures. I'll give you guys an update on everything going on in the accounts. I'm gonna still be trading there, and I'll come back and stream live in the afternoon like I do every single day. I have my own show, my own segment on the My Fun and Futures show. We'll start piling on over there. So all the accounts that still needed to make money, I closed out the ones that needed to make money, and the only one I have a position in right now is this one right here. Just this one. This one. That's it. This one right here on screen. Essentially, I need to make about $1,000 in each account. These all got up to 1,000-ish, like 800 to 900,000. This one is 1,100. This one is 1,200. This one is 1,600. So these all made money. This one is still down 2,000, and then this one is down 4,000. So right now, this one is the one I'm trying to work back up. This one is at a loss, and this one's at a loss. All the rest are winners. But as soon as I get situated over at My Funded Futures, I will give you guys the update. Hopefully this trade takes off, and we'll see. Yeah. So just this one account, the only one I'm in right now. I'm trying to work this one back up. This one was 3,200 earlier. Then it took another loss, and then I'm trying to work my way back with this one contract just to see what I get out of it. Hopefully we turn this to a winning day, guys. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for joining our giveaways. Thanks for hearing everything and joining the lesson. Don't forget, boot camp starts again on Monday. 20 days for $20. You can learn all the risk management trips. Even though the market's kind of crashing out, I didn't do too bad. So fingers crossed that I still do okay. We'll see. But join me over there. The link is in chat. What's up, Barbie? Good to see you in here. All right, we'll see you guys over at My Funded in just a second, y'all. Is in the Discord. The link will be in the Discord to join. Yeah, you can sign up on the website. The description. We'll have the link below. We'll see you guys soon. Over there, dude, they do so many giveaways on that stream. It's not even funny. So show up, you guys. We give away like sometimes 50 accounts. On average, 10 to 20 per stream in that 1 hour segment. So be there.